Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. So we've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles. Amazing jewelry on the way. Big yellow diamond, 3 carat. The last time I had a diamond ring this large, it went out the door. It's not just about the 3 carat center either. It's got so much diamond weight, about 2.5 carats around it as well. So it's going to give you almost 6 carats in diamonds overall. Loving that one. Also, it is a very, very special day for Tanzanite and other exotics. We've got a couple blue wings for you. Have a classic ring in the 6.5 carat size that I know you'll love. We have a men's paraiba. We have an incredible 22 carat Tanzanite pendant, as well as a white diamond that has been brought down. If you've ever wanted a larger white diamond, it's not something we bring. White diamonds in accent stones, yes, every item we have, but there's also a really, really large white diamond individual stone. It is a 1 carat. That is on the way, and it's also a round. You don't see that very often. It's a VS quality as well. So if you need a, let's say an engagement ring, an upgrade to a wedding set, whatever it is, we have a white diamond for you today. And the price tag, usually 10,000 plus right here on this show. Tonight or today, a lot better. Sorry, it's a quick little turnover from last night into today. So again, very special. Also Sphene on the way, color change round, new design, fabulous look. Also a fire opal. It's funny, I almost showed you a fire opal a couple hours ago. It was a really big fire opal, and I held off because I wasn't thrilled with the price tag. Today I have a stone that is almost the same size. It is literally a fraction of that price. So I think if you want a big fire opal, your dream is going to come true today. So that's all on the way, including I have a really large paraiba. We've got a blue zircon that's very affordable that you don't see all the time. Actually, we're going to start with one in just a moment. And we have a new aqua that is the deepest color. I thought it was a cornflower blue sapphire. It's actually a Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine. So lots to get to today. If you have requests, let us know what they are. Let's take a look at our first item up to bat today. And it's going to be our zircon pendant. It's a beauty, isn't it? It's 112-6614. You may have seen it before, but this actually is a new markdown. So I wanted to bring it to you really early here because you know how I like to start those shows, and I already had a lot of requests. There were so many people asking this morning about a piece just about how I started last night's show. We had an incredible paraiba. It's why I tell you, you can't afford to miss the beginning of a show, because I really do. I bring out some very special pieces, and mostly the superstars that you know are really well priced, that are also one-onlys, as most of what we do here is. But this is our 452. It's going to be guaranteed the smallest price you've ever seen on a large blue zircon. Not to mention, it is that mined-out Cambodian material. No diamonds on this one. Ironically, we see mostly diamond accents with about everything we do. This one just wanted to be really about the zircon. The 4.5 carat on full display. It's a pear shape, but it looks like a heart shape. Imagine this. You've got that beautiful bail. It's kind of like, I call this the exclamation point, because it feels a little bit like that with that long linear drop that you have. Let me show it from a distance here so you can see how it's going to look on your neckline. And we'll start here. Oh, what's that? That just might be the yellow diamond that I could not resist giving you a little sneak peek of. And trust me, it'll go today because it's very, very special. But that's the big 3 carat. It's going to be about 560 total. But look at this. There's our blue zircon. It's holding its own even next to that big impressive yellow diamond. But that zircon looks a little bit like a blue diamond, doesn't it? So you see it's a sleek mirror finish gold bail, and then you're going to have your favorite chain go right through the top of it. I'm trying to grab my ruler here with my other hand, and we'll bring you a length here. It's going to be 1 inch in the drop. I'll show it to you on the neckline coming up next, and get ready to see one of the most sensational prices you've ever seen on a blue zircon, especially one of this size. Looking forward to giving you a great value. It's got that deeper, brighter blue we love out of the zircons. Of course, really a turquoisey electric blue. Really look how clean, beautifully cut. We don't see a lot of zircons. They can struggle with cutting oftentimes, and you'll see sometimes they have a little bit of a wonky cut, I call it. It's a technical term where a lot of times it means a little asymmetric cutting, something like that. This one just is fantastic, and we'll blow it out. Used to be $28.88 way back in the day. We're going to bring this one, and when I say way back, probably about a month ago. Not all that long ago, but we're not used to pieces sticking around. If they do, it just means, well, we got to give it a discount. So it's really the day to get in on these zircons. And like I said, a very affordable ring coming up that'll match or really coordinate back to this one a little bit later today. But let's make this easy. It's going to be $999 for a 452. And that sleek gold, if you wanted to change it, let's say you're a yellow gold fanatic, I'm right there with you. If you wanted a yellow gold, we can do that too. Although I will say we saw a beautiful yellow gold blue zircon combo photo last night. That was pretty. But again, white gold is how we typically go with these bright blues. And so that's going to be for one caller at $9.99. Do we ever have a Saturday showcase here? It's really impressive. I'm even going to bring an orange diamond. I know that we get a lot of requests because we bring you a lot of colored diamonds, yellows, pinks. I had that gorgeous pink last night that went. Well, we've got an orange here, a true, honest to goodness orange diamond coming up shortly. Look at that. And it's got some yellows just to make sure you see that it's not a yellow. Sometimes orange diamonds are really kind of mislabeled. They're really just a yellow. We're going to bring you a true orange and all natural, of course, because that's what we do. The aqua's coming up. I have a beautiful ring, emerald cut, of course, this month's birthstone. I do have a rhodochrosite. We're going to see a really, this is kind of a citrusy day. We have the yellows. We have the orange. I even have, look at this. Take your guesses as to what this might be. I have been showcasing the best of Premier Private Collection of late. Check this out. Fancy cut. Yeah, that we know. But one of the coolest rings I have ever seen. This makes me think of a couple of our customers who love designer exotics, totally unique, one of a kind, never replaced ever again. That is a really rare stone. And yet it's giving deep, intense. It's so funny because when I really pop it up to the eye level, look at this cutting, showing more pinky reds on the outside points of the stone, and then a real true, very rich orange color in the middle. That's not the orange diamond. No, it is not. The orange diamond was that pear shape I flashed. This is a fancy cut. I've never seen a cut like this. I feel like you're going to be able to really name your cut, whatever you want to call it. Good by me. But how about that for something exotic? 112-7959. So we've been really bringing out some very unique pieces lately. Very unique, whether it's the cutting, whether it's the size, whether it's the really unique color that you're getting. This is one of them for you, which is not a mandarin. No, it is not. No, it is not. I love that. I mean, this is really something I think we could all sit here and guess for a long time. Remember that? So last night I had a beautiful zircon. That was a lot of fun. It looked a little bit like a sphalerite. I would say this does as well because of the multiple colors. Although I told you, if you are lucky enough to get that rare sphalerite, it's a great collector's stone, but it's not really great for everyday wear because it's a little softer, as a lot of collector's stones tend to be. I'll give you a hint. This one is actually durable for daily wear to the point that it's actually the second hardest gemstone in the world and second only to diamonds. So that'll give you a really good hint as to what this is because it is a rare exotic variety. Let's take a look at it together and get you $79.59. Wanted to, why not, show you the real beautiful rarities up front. It's got this big diamond weight to go with it. That's going to be a platinum setting. It is a 257 fancy cut, and you probably guessed correctly if you said sapphire, because that being all the sapphires and rubies are a 9 on the Mohs scale. They hold the title as the only gems that are a 9 on the Mohs scale, second only to diamonds. So you've got plenty durability. It's an orange sapphire. Yes, it is. And it's got so many different tones of those colors within it. Then in this wider band style, but with that split design, bigger diamonds floating within, and then every diamond in the piece is large. It's going to be 83 points overall and set in platinum with a little 18 karat gold, which is not noted here, but yeah, since platinum doesn't come in yellow, I would make the assumption you've got some yellow gold there on the setting for the stone itself. As a matter of fact, let's look deep inside the band here, see if we can find those hallmarks because, ooh, those might be trickier to read there. I may have to, I'm going to say 18 karat yellow gold, and then we'll be able to confirm that. I think that's what we're seeing there. Sure looks like it. So just for the prongage and the basket work for that orange sapphire, if you really enjoy different, rare, unusual exotics, well, this is it. And let's take a look at it on the hand because it is that wider band style. Remember, our zircon is still here if you'd like to pick that up. This is a busy Saturday. We've got a whole day worth of jewelry, 6 hours coming your way on Saturday and Sunday. So very excited that we get to shop all day long, essentially. And that is our orange sapphire. Check that out for a wider band. It's so wearable, though. Really, it is, because you've got a lot of the metal, you've got a lot of the stone. I love when we see a sapphire that's over 2.5 carats because that is unique. This cut I've never seen. I mean, talk about a modified trillion. Yes, it is. Elongated east-west set, side to side. Got some great cut details on the outside, and we're going to make this simple. Platinum and gold together, and love this look, and we'll make it very affordable as well. So if you like a really unusual stone, here you go. This is the one to own, and no, it is not going to be $89.99. Then we've got the orange diamond coming up. So lots of, again, those spring is around the corner. I mean, right? We feel like spring arrives when the time change happens, but technically we have about a week left until the official arrival of spring. Actually, not even. I think it's 5 days. So not much longer. And these are why we're bringing out these really fun, fabulous, bright, as can be colors. And we're going to make this, oh, so affordable. How about this? Not going to be $89.99. We're going to make it a really affordable price tag. Orange sapphire, you hardly ever see. I can count on one hand the number of orange sapphires I've seen in 8.5 years right here. And we'll make this one, you know what, skip it. We won't even do half that price at $4,500. Even better value coming your way. Remember that zircon pendant, the 4.5 carat blue zircon here for $9.99. Also in gold. Here's what we'll do on this one. It's going to be $39.99 to get one collar. That rarity there. And then we do have that yellow diamond. That big 3 carat is here. Let us know what requests you have too. If there's anything maybe you missed from the last couple of days or even a couple hours ago last night, there's something you missed out on, something you want to check on, something that we can bring out for you, please do give us those requests so we can bring those out. And then there's a new Tanzanite, and if you want a big stone, 10.5 carats, incredible diamond weight. I am so thrilled we have this mounting. It's a new one, first and only of its kind. Let me give you a little flash at what that's all about. This is that big Tanzanite. Take a look at this. That's a Tanzanite right there. What do you think? We've never had that before. Brand new and in a platinum mounting as well. So we've got the Tanzanites. Just a couple, the one big pendant, this one big ring, and then we'll have something in that 6.5 carat size range a little bit later, but that's a good one. All right, next up, and then don't forget about the yellow diamond, which, yeah, we haven't presented in full, but you've gotten your looks, right? This is one of those rare 3 carat plusers. So in love with this design. I didn't think it could get better than the pear shape that we had the other day. There was also 3 carats with a lot of bigger diamonds. This one, all white diamonds around it, including some fancy cuts. The rounds are huge. Just want to let you know. There were a lot of you that were a little upset. You missed out on the big 3 carat that I had a big markdown on the other day. So that was just a couple of days ago. We're going to bring you this one here. I know we were so excited to have another 3 carat plus that is going to be adorned with a lot of extra diamonds. This one's also 18 karat gold too. You've got two-tone. Got your white gold and your yellow gold both represented here very well in this ring. But that 301 is a VS center, as you can probably tell because we're zoomed in, as we like to do, really close up to give you the look to see everything there is to see about your fabulous stone. But then the 301 also has the big diamonds on the side. They're actually called chevron cuts, and they are really trillions, but a little more again, kind of like a little roundedness. And do you see them here? Because I know it's tough to make out, but if I get, there's the reflection. If I get the surface reflection off that stone right there, you can see how it's a little different than a trillion. It's got kind of a trillion half moon. See that reflection there? So those are the big diamonds on either side. It's going to be $76.78. Wanted to just show it up front. Not everything is going to be $100 or $50 or $20,000 today, but certainly we've got the values that are what you're looking for, because that's what a lot of people want to see, is those really important values on those just, really just kind of irreplaceable pieces that you would never see offered anywhere else at a price tag like this. So really thrilled we can offer them to you. When you've got big yellow diamonds, they get super scarce. We understand that. We know that. Now we've got this fabulous 301. Then it's got the 39 points in those, what we're calling chevrons. They're the fancy cut trillions on the sides. So figure about 20 and 20. And then listen to this, 220 of huge white diamonds around that. And it was really fun. Last night, we had so many of our big museum pieces that were brand new, first time airing, and they all went out the door. And look at this really incredible design. Of course, we finished it. Oh, look at that, major 18 karat. Again, this is solid 18 karat all the way through, white and yellow. You've got this really substantial under gallery carved within. It's got the beautiful stone. If you love a cushion cut, and it's not a square either, it's got that more slightly rectangular cushion cut. So it's a traditional cushion cut. And altogether, $560 in diamonds. Really outstanding piece here. And yep, that one's going to come on down from this. Well, you've never seen it before, but it should be right here on this show. We've got a $104,999 list. We're going to take it a lot lower than that for you. It looks outstanding on the hand. This is the one I came on the air wearing today. Would love to just wear this every day of life, wouldn't you? I mean, right? Who wouldn't want to? And you've got the diamonds that, that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to be worn every single day. They're meant to be lived in. Take a look at this on the hand. What you have here is really, look at that. That's a big ring. Completely side to side. The diamonds don't stop. We even added a few diamonds on the very, very outside edges there as well. So yes, it's about the big center and the huge round brilliance, and then those fancy cut chevrons on the east and west sides. But the diamonds, the round brilliance, keep on going from there. You've got an incredible value coming your way. There's a reason these 3 carats are going, and it's because a lot of you have been waiting for us to bring the 3 carat stones. You see our values on the 1, you see the values on the 2 carats. So a lot of folks naturally say, especially collectors and diamond lovers, say, okay, You guys are the leader in value in diamonds worldwide. So what can you do? Take me to the biggest you have, take me to a large impressive size. That's exactly what we did here. It's not even going to be half of this price, which would be, you know, approximately $52,500. We're going to make it even better than that. All you have to do is dial. It's the smartest thing you can do because pieces don't stick around, especially the ones that are beloved like this, that are truly the pieces you would spend. That would be the tax in a lot of cases in retail. If you're going to high-end designers and looking at natural fancy yellows, you're looking at that price tag as the tax. So it would be just a fraction of what you would pay. Let's go ahead and blow it out here for you. Not $52,500. It's a big one. It's one to think about and consider, and obviously get in before it's gone. Remember, you still have a money-back guarantee as well, no matter how elite and no matter how low we bring those elite pieces. So this one's actually going to be even better than $52,000 or $50,000 or $40,000 or $30,000. Suddenly we're under $10,000 a carat on the diamonds, which should not be happening when you're taking that one under $30,000, like $29,999. But instead, you get all this extra diamond weight. Look at the rounds. The rounds are gigantic as well. We talk about those chevrons being about 20. The rounds are not far off from that. They're massive. You don't have all that many of the rounds in this piece. So to be able to get that kind of diamond weight and overall not going to be even, oh no, it's not even $25,000. That's why I want to give it up here early so you can consider it, have some time. But again, this is not going to last. We understand that. And that finishing and that way it looks on the hand, whether that's your new right hand ring, whether that's the, maybe you wanted to switch it up a little bit on the wedding set, have something in yellows instead of the traditional white diamonds. Here's a great way to go, but it's also not going to be 25 or 24 or even 23. We've got this one down on its debut day to our lowest price right here and now, $22,999. One caller gets it. As is, as far as the gold colors are concerned, but you are getting both. And yes, that is $22,999. And I like to remind you that, you know, if it helps out on these bigger items that obviously are not just $1,000 or $2,000, if it helps out to split payment among several cards, you can do that. But that's where, again, you can't miss out on the opportunity because the opportunity is what's fleeting here. Yellow diamonds are going up by the day. We've literally seen it in the wholesale trade. It's why we're not buying any yellow diamonds. So you've got a really big key moment here to get in on something extremely, extremely special. So that's what we have there for the yellow diamond lovers of the day. And of course, that's our big one, our 301. And again, $560 overall and just solid. I love the way that it's so, when you think about, when you see it on the hand here, it's solid, meaning not just obviously solid gold, but the way it's diamonds from side to side. There's no gap, there's no break, there's no split shank, there's no nothing. It's just, it really is to me what looks impressive about when you see designs and when you wonder what makes one design stand out so much more than another, it really is, I think, little details like that. Having stones come together like this where it's side to side, all the way through. It's only $22,999, which really, again, when you look at just basic white diamonds, a 3-carat white diamond is far more than that. A 1-carat white diamond in a lot of qualities is far more than that. And I had a similar ring the other day. It was a pear shape. It was similar carat weight overall, and there were, what, 3 or 4 people who missed out on it. This one will go today as well because that is your first look at it, and there's something about that brilliant cushion cut that is unmistakable. So we've got that one for you, and it's verifying right now. All right, coming up, the big tansy is here. The orange sapphire, yes. The orange diamond, you got it. Did she see the orange sapphire? Okay, and we've got the orange diamond coming your way right now. Let's take a look at it. So we go from yellow to orange. A little smaller, but still significant in size. And this is the orange diamond, natural, 112-7961. And again, we only bring the natural of the diamonds. And that would be the only exception would be the black diamonds, which we rarely see. But this is the yellow, the orange, the pinks, the greens, the blues, the chameleons. Yes, also the fawns, all of them natural. This is 18-karat solid gold. It's actually going to be in the white gold. It's got a center stone at the pear shape there, 31 points in that center orange. Then you've got the big yellows, 2 of those, and big white and smaller white diamonds as well, and a little bit of milligrain detail that tucks in and cinches in towards the center of that stone. The diamond weight on the sides is 27. They did not stipulate any yellow diamond weight, which is interesting. They've got the 27 points listed as white diamonds only. So you might be either getting yellow diamonds for free or they might be factored into that 27 point weight. Either way, the fact they're not actually set up as yellows is going to be a huge savings to all of you, except there's only one ring. So let's try it on. It's really easy to wear. It stays in the white gold. Great split style. Love the bigger diamonds set between. And this one's a smaller size at the moment. So let me just pop it on as a pinky ring for you quickly, just to give you a size perspective, and we'll blow it out. See, fancy diamonds don't have to be all that expensive when you're shopping with us here, because we've got a list price, and yes, $39.99 should be. We're going to take it a lot lower, and remember, that's a true orange, and I love that the yellows are beside it to prove it. We're going to make a big difference in the price tag. Not $39.29. My job is to move jewelry all day long. I get 3 hours with you this morning, 3 hours tonight, 3 hours tomorrow, 3 hours Sunday night, and then 3 hours Monday to really cap off what is going to be a really, I don't know, kind of feels like a lucky week, doesn't it? Or a lucky weekend with our fabulous ideas. And don't be scared of the gentleman in the corner. That is Julius Caesar, because it is Ides of March. So again, we've got the Ides of March, and then of course we've got a very special St. Tony's Day tomorrow, and then St. Patrick's Day following on Monday. So we've got all of that. It's basically like holidays everywhere you look here this weekend. Kind of fun ones too, right? Kind of fun, kitschy holidays. So this one, $29, $19.99, $1,500. No, got to move a lot of jewelry today. That's what we're doing. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $29. I'll make it, yeah, we're going to take another $1,500. I want to send out some jewelry quickly. Let's make it $1,399 instead for an honest to goodness, almost third of a carat orange diamond. And let me know who's got the yellow. I am seriously considering that yellow, but I know the reality of the situation. There's no way I'm going to get it. Yes, you got the orange diamond. All right, the orange diamond is gone. And let's show you this really impressive, speaking of March, I do have a beautiful aqua, but it's, yeah. Oh, okay, great. So the orange sapphire, thank you so much. Orange sapphire and orange diamond, both gone. Yellow diamond verifying, and the blue zircon that we started the show with. I know a lot of you may be a little late arrivals, but here we are looking at some really cool pieces. Thank you so much. It's funny, Andy, I thought of her when I saw that orange sapphire. So it just goes to show you, if we shop together long enough, I really get to know you guys and what you like. And even though we may have never met, right, face to face, get to know you pretty well, where it's like you would a friend, where you go, you know, you ever shop for something and you go, oh, you know what, that piece looks so much like fill in the blank. That looks like so much like what my best friend would love, or my mom would love, or my sister would love, or my daughter would love, and you just know them so well. And you're probably right? It's just, you know, so again, that's wonderful. I'm glad she got them. Thank you so much. Now here's our big aqua. It's 112, 6290. It's a stunning emerald cut stone. This is that really, I say elongated emerald cut, which sounds a little redundant, but it really is. It is an elongated. They're not usually this much of a tower of the emerald cutting. Here you have a 544, and don't forget about the blue zircon pendant that is here for $9.99 that we started the show with, because I think it's still hanging out here for you. And then here we go with this really fabulous, I mean, that is a gorgeous 544. It does have, well, it's a really special elongated emerald cut, but it's a 544 size with 50 points. We kept it really classic here. So it all is custom made. We had to make that halo custom to go around that stone. I still have that yellow diamond on. It just magically, it just seems like it's magnified to my ring finger. Like it just seems to magically appear on my ring finger. Anyway, I got to try this on for you, but look what that does. And there's an outstanding value, and this month's birthstone, although I think we can all get behind a really good aqua that looks like that. That is a really saturated color like this does. And we'll try it on for you so you can see the really true perspective of the size here, because it is large, and there is no way that color just does not fade. You can go farther and farther and farther away, and it just brings those sky blues that are so intense and so beautiful. And yet we've got the $49.99 piece. Oh, it actually started more. Let's just stay at $49.99 and wow you from there. It's one only, that's for sure. We love these Sierra Santa Marias and everything they bring. And it's not just the color of Sierra Santa Maria like everyone else talks about. Be very, very, very careful listening to what people say, because they like to throw out that term Sierra Santa Maria, but oftentimes they say color. Well, that's great. Okay, fine. But let's not confuse the people, right? If it's not Sierra Santa Maria, it's not Sierra Santa Maria. This is actually genuine Sierra Santa Maria from that mine. It refers to a mine in Brazil that's only the most important mine that's ever existed in the world of blue beryls. And that's what we have here. And it's not even $19.99. One aquamarine lover today is taking away the prize of emerald cuts. And when you get a good emerald cut, I just don't think there's anything like it. You know, it's got clarity really to begin with. It's not one of those stones that wrestles with inclusions like its sister. Its sister stone is emerald. Emerald does. Emerald's the opposite. Emerald's type 3. It really wrestles with inclusions. This one does not. But that doesn't mean you can't have cuts that make it even more stunning. And that emerald cut, look at that. It makes it more stunning. It's not even $19 or $18.99. Let's blow it out. We'll make it $1,888 first caller on that aquamarine right there. One of our best. And then, if you can believe it, there's actually an even deeper color in a pendant that we do have coming up for you as well. So that is also going to be on the way, but $18.88 in our big 544. It's not a price tag you usually see on a 5.5 carat in that stone. So wild moment right there. And let me know if you'd like the zircon, the yellow diamond. We're going to show you a very big Tanzanite that is so impressive. Thank you so much. Who's this request for? Linda. Oh, Linda, what a cool piece. I can honestly say I've never seen this before. Yes. Gotcha. All right, Linda. Well, Linda already spoke for this one, so this one is going to be a quick flash. Wow. What a cool design. Let me show it on the hand first so you can see here what it looks like. This is a blue sapphire pendant, and I love that this bail has got a little hinged O-ring, so it does move a little bit. So, you know, as you move, because it's going to be on the neckline, right? Your favorite chain's going to go through it. The pendant will stay centered up. So I want to show you that. And then it's got this great east-west set blue sapphire. It was $49.89 is the item number. I say was because it's already spoken for. It's platinum, carat 67. So thank you, Linda, so much. And look at that. It's a really chic piece. Looks like a great estate piece that has a rich history and story behind it. It's our carat 67 blue sapphire and a 140 diamond weight. And a great look at it on the neckline if you haven't seen it. It doesn't look like it has a measurement either, so let me get that for you as well, just in case that's what you're curious about. And let's see, yeah, 1 inch top to bottom. And I love that it's really oriented east to west. Let's take a look at it here on the neckline as well so you can see what that looks like from a distance away. And also, interesting how that blue got a little more true here from a distance away, did it not? And I love this barrel of diamond weight one time up close as well, just to show you all the details here. And then our aqua emerald cut is here. So again, it might wobble a bit because it does have, you know what I'll do? Let me stabilize it here by showing it the opposite direction, just so you can really see. There you go. It's got all that. I love that cylinder of diamond pave, and then the bigger diamonds at the base of the piece, and then also the baguettes that are tapered around the sapphire itself. And that was only $19.99. So thank you, Linda. And here it is, the proper orientation there, so you can see what that looks like from the angle you'll wear it. And then here it is a little more stable, so you can really see that beautiful color. And again, look at those diamonds going all the way around the top. That is a really cool bail. Have you ever seen a barrel bail or a bail barrel? It's try saying that a million times fast, but again, I will leave you with that one. So that's done. Now we do have the aqua. Just a reminder, this one is still here, the 5 carat 44, if you want to take that emerald cut for $18.88. But also, remember that color, because I'm about to show you something that is really unusual. Here's an even more further saturated. Look at that stone. That's aqua as well. We just thought we saw the best of the best. Here it is getting even richer and darker and brighter. That's amazing. And all we have to do, oh my goodness. Well, Christy, then I'm doing my job. I got to tell you, I thought of you though. Didn't even know if you were watching. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Christy, and appreciate that. And a happy, lucky weekend to you in California. All right, here we are. This is the, platinum piece. 7991 is the item number. It's going to have this beautiful beaded chain. This is a really cool, kind of a retro chain that I bet you don't have one in fine like it yet. So it's nice to have a whole, wardrobe of chains. And so we're going to throw that in for you for free. And wait till you see it because it's long and it's adjustable. But that's one of those great bead links. I'm sure it has a technical name, and forgive me, I'm not familiar with it because I know I just had an interesting, there's a really cool way. I don't know what we should call it. It's almost like, think of it like oblong beads, like oval shaped beads. Anyway, it's a 115 aqua with 88 points of diamonds. That's all classic. Diamonds in the bail and pave, the rest prong set in bigger stones. Let me show it from a distance. This is as good as it gets. And aqua, I have not seen. Again, it looked like a cornflower blue color. This looks to be a 20-inch chain. I'll verify that. And it's a really good necklace, all coming together. And then you can see how those beads reflect like they're diamonds. It looks like a diamond collar. And then here you have the length here. It's going to have, the chain's going to be a spring ring closure, but you see that little bead, so it's still adjustable. I love that little kind of like a, oh gosh, the briolette. That's the word was escaping me. The briolette cut bead that's going to be your charm that dangles from the chain itself, and then we'll get your measurement and show it on the neckline and get it out the door. Great value coming your way, of course. So here we are. Take a look at this. It's going to be about just under an inch, I would say, actually probably an inch there when you look at it all together here. And what I'm going to do is show you on the neckline. That'll give you a better perspective here, and then tell you about that chain. But boy, that aqua, if that is not showing you what premier best of the best aqua color is, well, guess what? It doesn't get richer or darker than that, and still a great size. I would say looks larger than a carat 15 as well. That's just certainly my feeling on the situation, certainly by looking at it from a distance. And let me get you a quick little estimation on the chain because it looks to be, yeah, it's a 20-inch. So, all right, coming up, here it is up close one more time. I'll give you a look at it here. Chain included, also done. This one's platinum, by the way. So again, platinum on this one. And we'll do a really special opportunity here. It's got a $79.99 price tag. Yeah, that's all about the color. It really is. It's a huge testament to the color of that stone, but let's make it a good old-fashioned TVON value. I'll make it $19.99 instead for the big best of the best in quality and color all together, and that should be one for the ages there. Don't forget about our yellow diamond because that's got to go too. The yellow diamond should and will go. Is that what you were shopping earlier, Allison, the blue sapphire pendant for Linda? Thank you. All right, and Jess, any questions or requests? Good morning to you. All right, so let's get to it. We got the big Tanzanite, $19.99 on this one. Let's move. And then, gosh, March, we're at the midpoint of March here. And we had two of our best aquas. Look at this, though. The sister, not emerald, pink morganite. Have you ever, though, and I know we dabble in pink morganites. We sure do. Have you seen a pink morganite that good? Because that is another level. It's almost like, you know what it is? Bubblegum pink. Even when they're true pinks and not the orangey peachy varieties, they're not usually this bright. There's a brightness about this individual, Premier Collection. Well, there you go. Of course it is. It's $78.92. It's brand new right now. And this is, well, this is one of our best here. And we have, again, two aquas. The aquas are here and the blue zircon from earlier. Call me on that yellow diamond. Everything else spoken for. Here we are looking at a really stunning, it's almost 5 carats in size. The exact is a 486. It does have a 111 diamond weight to go along with it as well. So that's awfully important, isn't it? Premier Collection. That's the Premier Private. It's basically on par with museum level stones. Also, it's going to be the cushion cut, 111 in the rose gold. Now, I can switch. No, never mind, we can't. Okay, so that one's staying in the rose gold. And you know why they did that? It makes we always talk about this, our rose gold's so rosy, it actually makes the white diamonds have a little bit of a pink hint or tint to them. So it almost looks as if you have a carat 11 in pink diamonds when they are white diamonds, but it gives it that look, which is really a great match and coordination with the stone itself. In the center, there's your double row that's going underneath. Look at our rose. Gosh, our rose gold is just the prettiest rose gold out there. Not brown, not orange, not tinny, not bronzy, not coppery. I love it. It's a real true pink color. And there's your fabulous, fabulous cushion cut. Watch this price tag. It's going to be $59.99. Got to change that. We're adjusting price tags to make sure everything goes today. That's really the whole idea. Plus, we have I'm going to debut that Sphene coming up shortly. The beautiful color change round that I know everybody wants to get a color change Sphene round. So we've got that and new one for you, but this has got to go lower. Oh, and low it will go. Watch this on the hand, though, to give you an idea of how large this is. What a piece. Look at that. True, pure diamond pinks. Funny, I had the pink diamond last night that was new as a 1/4 carat. Nice to see this one given that look there. Not going to be $59, $49, or $39 either. That is a top quality, and look what it does. Watch the light within that stone. Watch how that faceting plays with the light, takes that beautiful, vibrant bubblegum pink and throws it back to the eye, and just never, ever ceases to not give you sparkle and flash. It's a powerful stone for being a pastel. That's a power pastel, as I call it, because pastel sometimes indicates lighter, softer, a little bit more muted and quiet and demure, when really there can be a power to a pastel. And I feel like this really embodies that definition of what a powerful pastel is all about. And that's what you're getting right here and now. It's better than $39. This is as top tier as it gets in the fabulous morganite collection that we have. We are used to seeing pinks. When we see those pure pinks, again, they are typically a little bit lighter than this. Watch this price tag and a huge reduction at, you know what, even better than $29.99. Let's take it all the way on down. Make sure it goes. A wild moment to get something very, very special. Let's make it even better. Let's make it $24.99. First caller on that one. And like I said, if you have any requests about anything that you want to see that you're not, again, you don't know about all the brand new that's coming out yet. That's what I do, is debut all the brand new. But if you have any requests of anything you've seen in the past, we're happy to help you and bring that right out for you as long as it's here and exists. So this is important. So here we go. That's a great one, $24.99. And then get ready, a big top of the hour is coming up in about 25 minutes. We do have the color change Sphene. Let me give that a little preview for you. I have turquoise in a necklace that is absolutely gorgeous. If I had another one to show you, I'd be wearing one all day. There's a Gens paraiba too. That's actually that true blue-green paraiba. Look at that though. Whoa, not even in focus and it looks amazing. So this will be coming up. How about that? That's a special cut, no doubt about it. And even with a fingerprint, it looks amazing. So that's the color change Sphene. You know they're brilliant, you know they're dispersive, but that stone is another level. So that's going to be coming up for you, and I love that it's not that deeper color. It really shows off the brilliance well. $24.99 on the morganite once again, so that's the last call, and again, this show rocks. It really, truly does, and then we've got that big 10.5 carat platinum piece as well. Is that ping I see on a Saturday morning? Wow. Is that it? She's leaving? That's it? All right. Well, here's what we'll do. She came for the party. Let's talk about what we have coming up. Big Tanzanite on the way. I've got a huge Congolese wheel. It's actually all of our big Congolese blue-greens. We know how popular these have been. Let's show you 3 options because I think sometimes it helps because each and every one of them is a slightly different hue of color and color mix. So I like when we can group them together and show you some options. So attention all Congolese blue-green, paraiba-like lovers. If you love this stone, well, it's a great way to get the look of paraiba with a really affordable price tag. Here's option 1. Oh yeah, that's got a lot of the blue-greens there, and that's super elongated. Let me know who's got the morganite. Don't forget about the yellow diamond that I'm wearing because that is not going to last the show. So best that you get in early. Sooner is always better. Then let me show you this one. We have that. Ooh, look at that. If you like a little brighter. It's got a little more pop. It's still the blue-greens, but see how bright it is? And then we have, well, this is a tough call. I don't know how you choose. There are 3 exceptional Congolese stones here lined up. It's my Congo line, if you will. I know Gloria Stefan would say, no, it's Congo, honey, but I'm making the play off the gemstones here. So take a look at those. Those 3 are magnificent, aren't they? So it's our little Congo line blowout, and it's going to be our fabulous ideas where you're getting, well, I got quite a range here. The 308 is on the left, so that's a big Asher cut. 308 with the 23 points in diamonds in the white gold. Then we have the 282 in the middle, so you're getting up there with, but not, isn't that interesting that this one is larger than this one? So that's why we know that cuts can sometimes, you know, look different, and I know that everyone's surprised. I saw another 2 engagements happened recently, just 2 high-profile engagement rings happened last night. So I saw they were all ovals. So ovals are really hot right now, but also always nice because it gives you a bigger look, and that's the proof there. This is a 282, but look at how it looks bigger than this one. That's a 308, that's a 282, but because it's oval, gives you a larger face to it. Then we have the 486, which is off, no, not the 46, the 347 rather. The 347 is off to the right. That's going to be the elongated emerald cut, which is also giving blues and greens. So the idea here of having all 3 together is to move them out at one great discounted price. So this is why I would say, come on in early. Let's make sure that we get you a really special value because that's what I'm here to do on a Saturday. It's why I get up and show up and give you these great values. I love the idea of everyone getting the opportunity to own the best in fine jewelry and not having to spend more than what the budget allows. And maybe even surprising you, listen, if I do my job right, it's going to be a surprise in the sense that you're paying less than you figure you would for any of these pieces, knowing that they are all $49.99 and up. So that's where they began, that's where they started, now they go lower, and it's any one of the ones you want. But again, these are the pieces you receive, they're all one of a kind, and once they go, they go. So no question they're not sticking around here, we know that. It's gonna be, again, let me walk you through the carat weights and then I'll give you the diamond weights as well. That is the 308, that is the Asher 23 points in diamonds. Then we go to that 282. Again, tempting because it looks like over 3 all day. That's the 282, it gives you 78 points in diamonds. And then we go to the big one over here, which is the 347, the largest of them all. A lot of blues and greens. It's very clean. It just needs a steam cleaning from the back. These are all completely clean, no inclusions with the visible eye. 347 with a ½ carat in diamonds. That's very similar to the mounting we saw with the aqua earlier. But now we get to go even lower and bring them all the way down. So new price. It's the lowest price we'll see on any one of those 3 ever. Now, if I do it right, and again, I may even go lower than I'm supposed to because I want to make sure that they all go. That way we see them out the door. This is one of those popular stones for a lot of reasons. A, it's just a beauty. B, it's really rare. And C, it might be even more rare than we even know about. Because again, there is some testing, and for those of you that have asked, it's not titanium rich. It is not. That's something that other people will tell you. That's not the case here. It is not titanium that colors these stones. That's a different deal. This is actually a stone that right now there is, again, it's a newer find that nobody else has. It's really unusual, really rare. So these are the stones that are right now. I know that finally some of the stones made their way to the GIA. So they are being, it takes a little while. It's not going to be a day or two, but we've got a nice sampling, a little sample size for you that's going to go off to the GIA, so we should know more in the coming months about the chemical content that makes these stones that paraiba look, that maybe, who knows, maybe there's a copper manganese element. If so, they would be even more rare than they already are. Let's get them out the door at the best price possible, not $49 or $39 or even $29.99. Tell me which one you like, because you're probably thinking, I have a favorite of the three, and I really want to get in before somebody else does, because chances are with the varieties being so different, the cuts being so unusual, there's probably one that you have as an absolute favorite number one. So you want to get ahead of the curve here, get in before your competitors do. And we will make these less than even, you know what, take them down, not $24.99, even better than $2,000. How about $19.99 for any one of those? The only one that has to stay in the white gold is the left side, for some crazy reason, because we do that mounting all the time. But again, I imagine if you absolutely need it in yellow, we could probably change it if you give us a little extra time. Everything else, again, can be changed. The middle oval, the right side emerald cut, they can be switched up if you want the gold color change. But I'll tell you what, even better than 19. And Allison, what were you taking over there? Yeah. Really? What? Really? Oh, wow. That's very moving. Do you have any details about how I did that? Really? Oh. Oh, wow. Do we have Peter's wife's name? Gloria. Oh, my goodness. Well, way to choke a girl up here 40 minutes into the show. Peter and Gloria, thank you so much. Wow. I'm going to get more details from Allison later, but that may be one of the most beautiful things I've heard here on the air in 25 years almost of doing this. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, Peter. That sounds like a very important call. So glad I asked. And thank you so much. Thank you. Peter, Gloria, first of all, positive wellness healing vibes to you. And sounds like sounds like we've got some good news. Okay, so we're working on that. More positivity and more healing and prayers for you, Gloria. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you for the call and thank you for watching. So I'll get more details on that later, but here we go. Wow, hard to proceed after hearing a message like that. That's a wonderful, beautiful thing. And gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's what I'll do. $19.99 they will not be. Oh, goodness. Let's not even do 18, 17, 16, 15. I'll blow them out. We're ready to move jewelry. I'll make them $14.99. We'll give them 60 seconds. $14.99, any one of the three you want. There you go. Just take them. Under cost, yeah, all day. And then let me know. We can bring up the graphics and try them on as we find out which one is your favorite of the fabulous three. Yes. Emerald cut, I had a feeling. 112-5888. Take a look at this on the hand. It's already spoken for. That is the 347. That is the largest of the bunch there. And that's a 347, but it's also giving you the 50 points in diamonds exactly. Halo design around it. Get it in your size, of course, for free there. Change the gold color if you wish, although you can see we happen to really favor the white gold with these particular stones, and we'll show it to you again, the other options, as we have 30 seconds remaining on those three, and it's going to be down to the 282 right here, which again looks larger than that carat weight, because here's the 308, and the 308 is the Asher, and the 282 is that elongated oval. And who's that for, Andy? Peter. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to show you a beautiful cross coming up, and a beautiful symbol of faith and strength and so much more. And thank you so much on that Congolese emerald cut. Those are the two that are left to get on your right side, the 282 oval and the 78 points in diamonds. And then on your left side, that's the 308 with 23 points in diamonds. And I love that beautiful blue-green. It's either way, they're blue-green. I would say you're getting maybe a shade richer green on the left side. In the Asher cut, it's very bright, almost like a spearminty color. So that's really attractive. Let's get to our cross pendant. It's my favorite cross we do. It is absolutely my favorite cross we have ever created, and there have been many over the years, but this one combines classic with unique at the same time. It's got little details about it that make it so special. It's going to be out number 11104. $3.9. I'm going to move those aside, and we're going to show you this cross pendant, which I have in the white gold, but we can get you any gold color you like. And this is what it looks like. It's usually it sits for me. Hold on, it just is a matter of finessing it here. Maybe this one likes to go this way. Interesting how it on the other table it likes to sit the other way. But here we go. Different pieces here, and this is going to be our cross. That the hidden bail is going to be the first thing that you need to know. So there is no extra, and I think that's what makes it look rich, is that there's no bail attached. Sometimes a cross, I think, can be a little bit, the look is a little bit tainted when you add a bail. It can be really, it just takes away from the cross itself. And in this case, you have such a beautiful design to it with the 90 points in the VS diamonds. I think it just looks amazing. And we have it for an incredible price tag as well. And I think that, again, I as a cross collector myself, have been for a lot of years, long before I was in the jewelry business. And I like to layer them. I like to wear different sizes at a time. So if that's you as well, I think that look is something to embrace. Even if you haven't thought about doing that before, maybe smaller and larger mixed together at different lengths on the neckline look really beautiful. But here's our 90 points in diamonds. And again, what's different about it is the outside corners, and the inside intersection is where it's really going to be that beautiful. It's all the same diamond weight, but they get a little bit larger in the sense that they get stacked 3 at a time on the outside. So it gives it that more pointed look. It's going to be an 1 1/8 inch, so really in that perfect size, I would say, of really noticeable. You're not searching for it. It's definitely seen, and it's definitely recognized immediately, but it's also not oversized, because I think when they become oversized, they may not be your everyday wearable. And if you're investing into the really good VS diamonds, you probably want to wear that every single day. Let me show it from a distance away. Got a couple of looks here for you there. First of all, on the hand, we'll just go ahead and show you that measurement if it helps to see it visually with the ruler, and then we'll show it against the neckline. But that's what I love, is that little bit of movement. It's one thing to sway on the wheel back and forth. It's another thing entirely to give you that sparkle factor and look that you're seeing there. And then, of course, this really fabulous length here that, again, I think is the perfect size, 1 1/8. So just a little, actually, what is going on? It actually might be a little more like 1 1/4 inch almost. It's really close. So we'll call it 1 1/8 inch. Take a look at it on the neckline. It'll give you a much better, for instance, on what that's going to look like from a distance if you just see it right there on that, just centered up on your favorite chain, whatever that's going to be. Higher or lower certainly works because of that size. It can work a little bit higher on the neckline or a little lower, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But this is going to be a huge value. So it's still one of those that, out of all the years this has been here, and all the years we've designed it, made it, brought it back, do you know this price has only gone down? When I first debuted it way back, like 8 years ago, it was more money. It was $9.99. Now with today's elevated gold and diamond world, I mean, that's more elevated than it's ever been, certainly as long as I've been doing it. And that's where, again, record set. This is going to be a better price than even $999. And again, wearing it close to the heart, it's where it's, again, pendants and earrings are the first thing people see. As much as I'm the first to say I love a ring, I'm a ring girl. My collection is mostly in rings. I love our rings, and I love the idea that I get to see the ring on the hand all the time, but really truly when it's all about the others, when we want that show, that reminder, that show of faith, that show of strength, that show of love, this is where, again, it's recognized right there at that eye level. So really important. It's so recognizable, and it's so good to have a really good classic cross piece like this one is, and it's going to be better than $9.99. It's only $8.88 to get that one. So one that oftentimes folks will come back for and get another cold color, or also shop for as a gift too. So that's really lovely, and it's our last call on that one. So, and I would not wait, because it's one of those that would likely be seen again and again and again. And one of these days is just going to probably go up to a more reasonable, and I mean reasonable not in the sense that it's a lower price, but more reasonable to really kind of fit in with today's gold and diamond pricing. Because $8.88, no way you could build that for that price tag. So take what we have. All the diamonds are those really stunning round brilliance we adore, and you get it for $8.88, and it's a great size, and that's a really lovely look. So that's going to be $8.88, and then thank you for that request. And we do have a big white diamond. At the top of the hour is when I'll bring out the Sphene. I want to bring out that round at one of our real focal points of the show. We also do have a fire opal and a great classic in a Tanzanite men's paraibas here. I've got a stunning blue zircon. Some of the blue zircons, they're very popular, but they have gone crazy in value lately in the world at large. We're going to bring in an affordable one that looks like this a little bit later. Look at that turquoisey pop there. It does. It looks like if turquoise could be a stone with faceting other than cabochon and be open, bright color, it certainly looks like that's what it would be. And then speaking of turquoise, I have this really beautiful necklace. Andy, you don't think we have a white gold made up in this necklace, do we? The turquoise necklace? I was just curious. Okay, just yellow. All right, well, that's the most popular anyways, but there's the turquoise necklace we have. a little bit later that I'm looking forward to. So that's going to be coming up, and we'll make that one super affordable for you as well. So that's going to be coming your way. And we have the men's paraiba. We have a ladies' paraiba. I do have a Sphene to lead into the round. That's going to be tremendous size. We have a 392. This goes along with so many of these museum pieces we're seeing. And yes, I do have a Rhodochrosite that's huge as well. So again, this is the one. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that's pretty. What do you think of that? And for those of you that are, if you tend to be a little rougher on your rings, or you just like the idea of wearing a Sphene as that softer stone that it is in a pendant, we do have that for you. So that's going to be coming up. We'll do that right before the ring. I have the Rhodochrosite coming up, so we are just about 5 minutes away from seeing that Sphene pendant. Let's get to this huge Rhodochrosite. And this is where, you know how it is with the Rhodochrosites. Oh my goodness. It looks like mahenge. And I say that because, first of all, these tend to be a little bit more dark and cloudy. This one, oh, I love this ring. I didn't think this was still available. Who was asking for the purple paraiba? Linda, let's show it real quick, actually, before we get into the Rhodochrosite. So that way, if you love the Rhodochrosite, Linda just had a quick request, and it happens to be just brought out to me. So let me bring that one out. Wow. Well, it's one of my favorites. Not just because the purple paraiba is so purple and clean and huge at 424 and rare as can be. Look at this. Oh my, the baguettes, the rounds, all huge diamonds around it. There are even, I hope you see them because I'll point them out here, princess cuts as well. So the outer, what happens is there are two halos. The first halo is princess cuts and rounds alternating. The second is baguettes and rounds alternating. And look what that does as a result. What a great look. Every diamond in the piece is large, but it's $67.05. Let's start with the large and really impressive purple paraiba that is neon and ultimate clarity, because they can be, as all tourmalines are, but especially the copper bearing, tend to get a lot more cloudy and included and hazy. It is not the case here. This is our 424 purple paraiba. It's a true purple paraiba. We're calling it copper bearing in the system. Same thing. But you can call it paraiba if it's one of three colors. It has to be either, well, it can be four: green, blue, or blue-green, or purple. So if it's within any of those colors, for that's what, again, the gem community came together, and GIA came together a few years back, because it was kind of an interesting, at first people were thinking, can it only be called paraiba if it's a blue-green? Can only be called paraiba if it's from Brazil? What we decided as, again, when I say we, I'm talking about the gem community at large, was there's some copper-bearing stones that are yellow and pink. Some can be different colors. There are some that are orangey. It was determined that if it's anything within the blue-green, the greens or the blues, or the purples, they can be called paraibas, instead of just using the term Cuprian albaite tourmaline. So that's where, again, which it means the same thing. It's got to have the copper element to be called Cuprian albaite. It's just, again, the copper-bearing stones are limited. The term paraiba is a trade name. Again, remember, it goes back to where the original discovery was, in the state of Paraiba in Brazil. So that's where we dubbed the blue-greens and the greens and, of course, the purples in that paraiba range. So let's take a look at it, and we'll give you an amazing value for you. And if you like a really unique stone, and 318 in diamonds, not too shabby there, wouldn't you say? That's a lot of big diamond weight you're getting in that mounting, which all bigger stones, let me make sure you see it all throughout the inside. There's that great finishing you have through the under gallery. We'll also show it on the hand here as well. These are collectibles. As beautiful and wearable as it is, it's even more collectible. So at the end of the day, when you do take that ring off, and I know you won't want to, but at the end of the day, you put your head down on the pillow and you take that ring off, you're going to realize I still have one of the most important stones you can ever procure in my collection. Museum worthy, top quality. Look at that purple, and it's not a purple like an amethyst either. It's a different type of purple, and it's really neon. So that's why it gives that distinction, and really just, it's a great one to add, even if you have sapphires or tanzanites or other purple stones. This is really unique to it, and that is just rare, ultimately rare. I think about what I see price-wise when we have 4-carat blue greens. Actually, I have a 2.5-carat blue green that's $40,000 today. So this is double the size, almost. Should be probably double the price tag, plus it's a rarer color, so it should be 80 to 100,000. It's not. It's under 10. Making that one about as easy as it gets, and we don't have a diamond weight that gives you a larger or delivers a larger carat weight than 318. And I'll just blow it out right now. It's not 99, 89, even 79.99. That one will go. And when we are right now hanging out about $2,000 a carat on a paraiba, that's huge and purple. And if we're ignoring, and I know we see a lot of big diamond weights here, yes we do, But if we're ignoring a 318 diamond mounting, because I'm ignoring it, we're looking at $2,000, actually less than per carat. That would never happen on the purple. This mounting is extraordinary. That should be a bigger price tag for the mounting by itself than what I'm representing here. This is the one to get. Take a look at it. It's not going to last. We know that. And it's not going to be $79.99 either. We're going to take another $1,000 off the price and make it $69.99 to the very first caller. That purple paraiba already has 2 people talking about it. Now 3. So first to say sold, that's going to be it. And I don't have another one like it. So 60, I do, but it's an oval and it's smaller and it's the mounting is nowhere near this. So 318 in diamond weight, go for it. And it's totally knuckle to knuckle, but still easy to wear because of A, the band is classic, but also that finishing on the inside that ensures it's comfortable for you. Yes, it's sold. Congratulations on that one. Let's go back to our Rhodochrosite. Then we'll get to the Sphene. This is truly the brightest Rhodochrosite I've ever seen. It's rare to get anything that's facet grade. It's usually so included, so cloudy, so much of just a pure specimen that usually you can't even facet it. It's in a rough, tumbled state. Here's where we have 112-7921, which is 18 karat solid two-tone gold. Is it? Yes, it is. I'm seeing things for a minute. It is yellow and white together. I'll show you how that works. It's white gold and yellow gold. See that? Wow, what a pretty profile. We'll see that in a minute. So white gold you see most of the way around the band. The yellow gold's internally, and then it's part of the basket. This is really tough to do. This is a dual color of gold in the basket. Look at that. And then you've got the white gold setting, and then look at this. That's your profile. Diamonds even extending through that beaded yellow gold design. What a ring, what a finishing. Oh, it's gonna fly. And that Rhodochrosite is just, a 137, whereas we consider a 10-pointer large. And it's so clean and so bright and so neon, it ends up looking like a hot pink sapphire or like truly a merengue spinel. It is dynamite. That is one of the cleanest, brightest, crisp colors I've seen. The diamond weight is 137 plus 82. Wow. Okay, split shank, yellow gold basket work. Love that profile. Thank you so much on that gorgeous purple paraiba. That one is spoken for. Don't forget, we've only got a couple pieces left from this hour. I encourage you to call early because pieces are going to go. And then what we're going to do is bring you this really sensational opportunity on the Rhodochrosite. You've seen the values today. It is do not miss time. Thank you. We've got ruby earrings also coming up. Burley? You got it, Burley. We got ruby earrings for you. Drops coming up next. This one's got to go. I'm looking at $99.99, kid you not, and that's a great value. There's the piece, there's the price, $99.99. Well, let's change it up since that's what we're doing on Saturday, and I got full carte blanche to discount because I'm here for, a lot of hours today and tomorrow, and these are busy weekends. So we're trying to make the shows as incredible as possible, and I have got all the liberties in the world to take these price tags on down for you to make them even more affordable than they ever should be. This is not going to be $99.99. This one's going to go. Brightest, cleanest. If you want top gem quality, one place on the planet, Rhodochrosite, rare as can be, really rare to see anything over a carat. I've only had a couple in my 24+ year career. I've only had a few. They've never looked like this. They tend to, as they get larger, it's wonderful to see, but they tend to be on the hazy side, more included. This one is not. It is so bright. It is so amazing. We'll make it actually better than even $49.99. It's going to go. Just say sold. You see how quickly all these museum pieces that are brand new are going? Then we've got ruby earrings. Then I'm going to get to the Sphene pendant. Then we're going to get to the Sphene ring. So we got quite the lineup here in the next 5 minutes. But this one's going to be, and let me try it on real quick before we go because you know it's verifying already. Let's make it even better. I'll save you another $1,000 and make it $39.99. Bye-bye Rhodochrosite, right? No chance that sticks around at a carat 37. Another one that, I think that would be beautiful, by the way, with a Wonder Ring stack. Now, keep in mind, it does have that really pretty profile that looks like a separate ring within the ring. It looks like you created and built a separate ring and somehow set it underneath or beside that piece. It's gone. Congratulations. Burley, we've got your request coming up. It is going to be the ruby earrings, and these might be a little more difficult to sit on their own. So let me, finagle them here a bit because they are going to be really cool. They've got this big round ruby. Let me see if I can set them up here so you can see. There you go. Wow, that's the big round ruby, and can you believe it? We have a match pair on 6532. And this will be, then that Sphene is coming up. We're going to do the Sphene pendant, lead that into the Sphene ring that we have for you as well. And here's your second option. This is 18 karat gold, which is lovely for an earring. I like that it gives you a higher purity in the gold. This is the one, it's not clasped closed yet. I'm going to be trying that on for you. But I want you to see the match in the rubies. You've got a carat 55 in Burma rounds. Also a 49-point diamond weight that includes those really fancy, kind of like an elongated kite cut or an obelisk cut. And this will be, wow, round rubies from Burma that are clean and bright and glowing. That's not something you see every day. We are so proud, so thrilled, so excited to bring this to you. Let me pop one on the ear for you. Let me show you the length that they have. Let's give you a great value and a discount. Take a look at that. That's what it looks like from a distance. Here's your length measurement. They do have a lever back style, so it's really a simple hinge, and they've got 1 inch and 1/8 top to bottom look there. And there you got the piercing coverage too, because it's going to be the post a little lower than where the diamonds extend. And then we've got a great look at them coming up on the ear in just a moment. And what I will do is mark them down from, whoa, $7,999, coming way lower than that. Come on in, and it's, again, really easy because it's a straight post, and then you just click it closed, so it couldn't get much easier than that. They lock. When you hear that click, and you will hear it, you know that they're locked, you know that they're on securely. That's what they look like from a distance away. Let me straighten that one up for you. And you can see that the diamond pave, it's going to be the rounds there that lead into that larger, beautiful cut there, and then you've got the halo around the rounds as well. We will make them under $3,000, and there's only one pair, so keep that in mind. Watch what we're going to do here. Instead of $29.99, they're going lower than that, and I cannot believe we're getting you nearly 80-point round rubies from Burma, and yet they're not even $3,000. They're going to be $2,499 only. There's just one pair, and they will go. So take a good look at them up close as well. The match on those stones is perfection. And that's tough to do. It's just not easy to match rubies at all. There's always different characteristics and secondary hues they have. Of course, with Burma, we expect and we deliver that secondary blue hue. Then they've got great finishing. Let's show you that. There's that basket underneath the round ruby as well. So that gives you a really lovely finish detail. And there they are. That is just outstanding, isn't it? So that'll be 24, and this one's still leaning a little bit, but there you can see straight up that glow they have. They're looking more like a red diamond would look than a ruby typically does. And we'll start our top of the hour. Welcome to it. It's our hour number 2 here of our Saturday part 1. We got 3 hours, of course, 1 hour into our 3-hour extravaganza for our Saturday morning. I'm back with you this evening as well at 5 o'clock. So we do have quite the day of jewelry. We're going to get to that Sphene pendant, and it's 18 karat gold to start. And then we've got the ring. So back-to-back color change Sphenes. Thank you for that request. They're available if you'd like them. So here we go next. This is the very, very impressive Sphene. I don't think those are going to be available long because you saw nothing much from the hour number 1 stuck around. So this is what we're going to do now. And this is going to lead into a ring, of course, but this is, hold on. Let me see if I can get that all polished up for you. There's an 18 karat gold setting. It stays in the white gold. It's our 3 karat 92. That is a small inclusion at the very, very corner there where that crown facet meets the table. You're not going to see that from a distance away because that's within the stone. So that's, again, that's a really large stone, but again, you're seeing it magnified 10 times. So it's a 3 karat 92 Sphene. How are you going to see anything beyond just the rainbow colors you're getting in this gem? It's our 392. It's a large one. It's got 1.5 carats of incredible tapered baguettes and round brilliant diamonds. Let's see, I just want you to see the whole thing there. Don't want to cut off any of those diamonds. And then you do have, item number is 7988. There's only one here. It's our large Sphene. We'll get to the ring right after this. I do want to show you from a distance away. And it stays in this white gold. It's got great finishing on the inside. I'll show you when we're back up close. But first, the size, because I think that's really important to see what that 4 karat Sphene's all about and how even from further and further away, you're still going to get that dynamic brilliance you get with this stone. Higher dispersion level than that of diamonds. You can have the best diamond in the world, still won't disperse or give you the brilliance like this one does. Slightly over 1 inch, about 1 inch and I would, yeah, let's just, it's a little more, but I mean, really, we're splitting hairs here. It's about 1 inch and 1/8 there, top to bottom, and we'll give you a huge blowout price. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. So now again, just really seeing the bright, bright reds, greens, yellows, and beautiful blue tones from what is a color change stone. So all the green body color is going to change to red when you're in an incandescent light. Let's take a look. I also want to show you the finishing through the inside. We'll get to the ring next so you can see how really brilliant that stone is even from the back. I don't want to miss out on the fact that I have to hold it here at some point, but that is a bigger diamond. So between the bail done in diamonds and between the halo done in diamonds, you do have a larger diamond as well. So I wanted you to see that perspective because when I hold it, there's got to be, again, one great look at it there. So here's what we'll do on the pendant. from $12,999. Gotta make it more affordable than that, certainly, if we're gonna continue to see all these pieces. There's a reason all the museum pieces and everything else is going, is because of the drops in price tags. The ring is coming up next. We'll have the ring to match. It's like a two-part top of the hour. And the ring is also a round. And it's also a big size, but we'll make this even better. It's not $99.99. That's the largest we have, by the way. It is by far, and you are getting a huge diamond weight. Every diamond individually is large. We're going to take this down below $4,900, or rather, we're going to take it below $6,000. I'll make it $54.99. The ring is coming up next. Ooh, that one's really, really impressive. And still going to have a lot of diamond weight. So you can have a match set opportunity back to back. So $54.99 on this one, and then we got the ring coming up. The ring is on the way, and we'll try to make sure that's discounted as well. So this is already verifying the Rhodochrosite gone. Thank you so much. Again, our purple paraiba. The only things we have left, we've got a couple aquas from our number one. We did have the big yellow diamond, which I'm wearing, the 302 or 301 rather, 301, the 301 with 560 overall in diamond weight. So we do have that on the way. Our ruby drops are here if you want those for $24.99. And let's keep moving because the Sphene ring is here. And this one, about as lavish as it gets. Here's what you've been waiting for. This is the one in a specialty cut. I'm glad we saw them back to back because they're both rounds, but they're different internal cuts. So what you just saw in the big time 3 carat 92 is actually a slightly different cut. This is really kind of like the rolling octagon, I call it, within the stone. Still round on the outside, yes, we can see that. But instead of being the brilliant cut, it's actually got an interesting facet pattern that I think gives you bigger, brighter confetti. I call it confetti colors because it looks as if you have big sheets of confetti throughout the stone. And then they wrap and roll around and around and around. So it really gives you almost like a kaleidoscope of color, no matter what, even if it's stationary, even if it's still, it just gives you these bright, bold colors. It is item number 1127986. And again, a special welcome into hour number 2 here of our Saturday part 1. This is only part 1 of part 2. So we got 2 parts of our weekends here. And if you haven't read or heard or seen, because it's again, springtime is getting near. We're talking about 2 shows every Saturday and Sunday here just for the next couple of weeks. So again, enjoy those while you can because we've got a huge Madagascar Sphene opportunity for you that is our 152. So really impressive, really important. And when I say that, just because we're going to have our morning shows but not our evening shows. 1 show a day is probably enough. So again, at least it is for me. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm overloaded. So here we go with our 152 Madagascar color change. More updates on that, but we've got, I believe, this weekend and next with 2 shows. So again, we'll keep you in the know on the schedule, but we're going to probably get back down to more like 5 or 6 shows instead of the 9. It's tough to do 9 shows, but here we go. 152 in the Madagascar color change Sphene. Also, you have the diamond weight over a carat. It's actually a carat 03. So take a look at this. We're going to blow it out here for you. So this is where you've got a really good look. And yeah, what we'll do here, since we had the $54.99 on the pendant, seems like we need a little more affordability, but still on a huge stone here that this is. Let's take it down even lower. And what we'll do is, $69.99. Interesting. This one is higher priced than where I took the pendant, which did give you a larger stone. This one, very clean. That's what you get here. If you don't want to see an inclusion with your Sphene, great. You've got the answer right here. A really cool way that it takes that Art Nouveau aspect, still kind of a halo in this wraparound design, but it, like the stone cut, see how the colors kind of spin and encircle within the stone? It feels like the mounting's doing much of the same with almost a leaf-like look around the edge. And I want to take $7,000 and absolutely just blow out the price. I really need to make this affordable because I know how many of you specifically look for the Sphenes, but also more specifically want the actual rounds because they're showing off that dispersion in color better than anything else. And it's not going to be $69.99 any longer. Ready for this? We've only gotten, again, I'll change the gold color. So if you want white gold, great, it's ready to go. If you want yellow or rose, we can switch it up to be one of those favorite colors as well. But here we are, and this is the only Sphene we have today. So again, the pendant is where we started. Now the ring that could either match, coordinate with, or be on its own, ready to go. But we got a better value coming your way than $69.99. Get ready for an incredible moment. I'm thinking we start hour number 2 with an auction. Let's open it up to everybody. Get you a much better value than $69.99 because I think that's what we're needing. It's what's done the trick. It's what's gotten all the pieces out the door in the first hour here is by giving you those auction moments and giving you those better values and by really just completely destroying any TVON price that we thought of or had. So how about this? An even better value. And I was thinking about $3,500, save you half. We're going to take it even lower, really get these lines rocking here. And we'll make it even better than $35,000 or $3,000. And they are rare. This is one of the stones that when we first brought it, I'll never forget this because it was still one of the proudest moments of my gemstone career, was bringing the debut of this very stone. Now, not this exact stone, because this is actually our second little collection we've had. They came out about, I want to say about 5 years ago, and it was the first that anyone had ever seen them in the gem community. We knew Sphene was rare, we knew it existed, but the color change variety was really new to everybody. I had talked to every gemologist, every museum curator that I knew. I had reached out via social channels, online forums. I was determined to find somebody who'd heard of the stone, and nobody had. Everyone knew Sphene, but not the color change variety, which in turn is different because it has, of course, the phenomena, but it starts as a deeper, brighter green as well, because the neon stones, the regular Sphenes, if you will, which are rare too, they're more of a neon yellowy green. This material that color changes is more of a deep green. So you get that really special look, and you're getting the fabulous red that it turns to when you're in a different light source. And when we debuted it, wow, was it gone. It was quite the hit maker. But then, of course, what happened was, well, we had no more. And then it was completely gone. And we went on a hiatus. We never thought we would see it again. There was a second collection that came out of Madagascar, out of a, again, gem miners collection here, that was saved. It was even better, and that's what we're seeing now. A better clarity, a better, brighter green color, not too dark, not too, we've seen those before. Sometimes they tend to get a little darker, and then you don't see all the brilliance. We have no $3,000 open yet. Let's try something totally different. Let's watch this one fly. Look what that does. It's one thing to see it move just one plane side to side, but watch what that does. And that's just, it's a paradise for brilliant lovers. If you like brilliant, sparkle, multiple colors coming from your stone, this is the one to have. This is the one to get. We'll do it for $2,500 to open with 60 seconds to get it started. On this big Saturday, we are live, so looking for requests if you have them. Let me know what you'd like to go ahead and pick up, if there's something we can show you or just give you another look, or challenge us with a request that you think is too rare or too exotic, and I bet you we have it. So there it is at 25 to open, and we'll see if we've got anybody else who wants to make a request. But I'll tell you what we have in this lineup that's brand new today is stunning. The blue zircon that's coming up, the mega paraibas, men's and ladies. We've got Tanzanite, just one pendant, 2 rings to show you today. No $2,500. Well, let's regroup. We do have a verification going on. Boy, this was what I was really, didn't we have fun last night with an auction? I remember precisely, it was the pink diamond that got a little nuts. And there was a pink diamond here. And we very rarely see the pink diamonds any longer. We had so much fun, got everybody in on the auction, but boy, did we take a hit as far as the cost is concerned. We're going to do that again. I'm already going backwards on the piece if we were to get a $2,500 open. Instead, we're going to change it up, switch it up a bit here, and make it even more affordable, and that is your cue to dial in, because you definitely want to be a part of this one, because what do we have left in Sphenes? What do we have coming in that's new? Not a much. So here's your chance to pick it up. Better than 25 or 24 or 23 or 22, and it's 1.5 carats plus in size, which gives you a nice big size, and it's even less than $2,100 to open. I get so amazed with seeing those. We talk about red flash a lot, but it's usually with the blue zoisites, i.e. the Tanzanite. Here is a lot of red flash, as well as greens and yellows and blues and orange. All of that fire, and I will start at $2,000 to open. Let's go there. Let's get to it. We've got a really, and the pendant's still here if you want to get it. So if you want to have the whole coordinating set, you've got a great way to go. Let me try this on though and watch what this does from a distance away on the hand. Oh my. Now that's a great ring. One more look. I mean, there's a lot of diamonds. Look at that diamond. That diamond's our 301 that we had earlier. Look at that, 560 overall. Looking for an open on this one. Let's see if we've got it here. Looks like we may be verifying right now. On the open at $2,000 only for 1.3 carats just in the diamonds. That would be a steal. You're getting the super exotic 152 in the middle. And if you think, oh, well, that's only looking so good and bright because it's all up close and magnified. Oh, no. Look what that does from a distance. You're seeing it from a distance away on the hand, and look at how bright that stone just gives you brilliance and beyond. So we're looking at $2,000. Do we have it? You've got it? All right. We've got the open at $2,000. Thank you so much. And remember, white, yellow, or rose gold, that is completely up to you. Here it is up close and personal. Wow, what a stone. Okay, so let's keep you updated here. We've got the open at $2,000. It's only a $10 increment. So that's a beautiful thing. And don't forget, we still have that blue zircon pendant. We'll have to probably recap that for you. But now we are looking for a 2010 or greater bid, because again, you don't want to miss out. And at this point, that's what we're more concerned with, is we've got the open, so you know what that means. It's going to go. It's not going to see another day on the air. It's not going to be back in an hour from now. It's here and now, and it's really, truly a great value, because look at that price tag where it was at $69.99, and now it's just not. It's at $2,000. All right, should we give it a last call? Let's give it a clock. We've got to, because this is what happens when you do 7,000. There's a lot of probably, I would imagine, collectors that are just in just shock right now going, it's a $7,000 Sphene. TVON price all day long. Incredible rarity. That should never be even $69.99 for, as rare as that is. And what do we always talk about? It's irreplaceable. You can walk into any jewelry store you know of, great jewelry stores. There's great stores that have great exotics and beautiful high quality stones, but color change Sphene is not something you're going to find out in the retail environment. Here is your color change Sphene, and affordable at $2,000 is the current bid, so it will go. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes now. We're not going to wait. We're just going to send it out of here, and if you have a power bid, great. If you just want to just give it a try here at 2010, remember there's still a money back guarantee on auction items, whereas most other places you would shop, it's going to be final sale if you scored the deal on an auction. And guess what? That's because usually auctions are really risky for folks like us. We're losing money right now. We're going backwards right now like crazy. Here's your chance to pick it up. 2010 is the next minimum bid. Certainly power bids are welcome. If you want to throw out 2,500 or even 22 or something a little bit closer to cost with that carat 03 diamond mounting alone, the stone in the middle is really where the rarity is at. That's the irreplaceable. That's the really unusual. And with this stone, you don't always see clarity. This one is clean. This one is bright. This one is glowing. It's well cut. And let's give it a final 2 minutes and we will send it out. This is going to be gone in a matter of, 120 seconds or so, but counting down quickly. So here we are. Last chance, last call. Change your gold color. Get your gold size. Shipped to your doorstep for free. And then you have a couple of weeks to figure it out. See if you like it. See if you want to, again, if that's your piece of a lifetime, your ultra collectible that you want to have, this is the way to do it. We have about 95 seconds remaining, and you want to dial on the early side, because no, it's not going to be something that there's a delay to that clock. So we want to make sure that you are aware that that's why it's 2 whole minutes. It sounds like a long time, but when you got about a 45 to 50 second delay in getting people on the phone lines, it is really one of those you want to dial early on to make sure you grab it. So here's our last call, final minute 15, headed your way. I'll try it on again, and then we're going to see who's got it. But that is really, and there would be a definite, if you're a yellow gold lover, I would love to see that in yellow gold, because if you see, well, how much brightness can you get? It is just quite the display here. And this is fancy cutting. This is not Portuguese, and it's not diamond cutting. I call it the internal octagon round, because it's almost as if you have like the facets of a stop sign, like an octagon, faceted within that pavilion, where you usually see facets start at the center and flare out in like a beautiful rounded firework effect. Here's where you're getting a different look entirely. 2,000. And verifying, I hope. Let's see, we've got about 35 seconds remaining. That's what it looks like, again, size-wise, from a distance away on the hand. Carat 03, diamonds go from side to side. I love that it like starts on one side too and then wraps around. So it's got this curve to the band itself. Could have been just a straight across band underneath that double halo, and instead, much more, it's curvaceous, so it really follows the movement of that great kind of twisted floral design. Almost looks like leaves or florals or petals, or almost like, again, speaking of Julius, right? Kind of looks like the crown of laurel leaves, doesn't it? A2? It's the Ides of March. Last call. Do we have 2010 or more? Allison, are you thinking about this one? Or thinking about this one, Jess? No. Okay. Yes? Thinking about it? 2050? 2010? What do we got? Anybody? Here we go. Last chance, last call. It's sold. Congratulations. Well done. Okay, so there is a very, very, very large Tanzanite ring. Now, I've got a larger one in a pendant, but I had this on the hand earlier. Uh-oh. This may not sit all that well. But it doesn't really matter. This stone is fabulous. Item number here, 1127967. Brand new right now. And this is, wow, that is a serious museum reserve. 10.5 carat, and what's going on? Red arrows? It really does. It looks like, that is just the coolest thing. Forget about a little pinpoint or dot or flash of red. This has full on like red chevrons coming through this stone. That is beautiful. 10.5 carats in platinum. Then it has a diamond weight of 202. Rounds, baguettes, tapered outside the prongs. I do want to show you how there's actually, it's not flat. Do you see how it curves and it's got these scalloped kind of edges to it? So all the diamonds are set where, especially where the prongs extend out, that's the corner of the mounting. You see how the diamonds actually go in that little extra little arc. I just think this is one of the most beautifully made designer styles. It again is not gold, it's platinum. It's a 10 karat 50. It's got 202 in diamonds. They're all VS. So it's really outstanding. And then we're going to try it on because, yeah, it's all beautifully done. Even the basket work is quite detailed. And yet we're going to make this a really easy deal. So come on in if you like this one. And of course, our museum reserve that we love. And this is how it looks on the hand. It's a big one. No question about it. It's got a nice large size to it. We'll take a look at it here for you. And then we're going to get you a great value. So that one's going to be, and it's one of those awesome designer pieces that makes that mounting a one only. So it means you'll never see the mounting again. We rarely see the Tanzanites with the tapered baguette. So we're getting a special treat there. And that is one. I love even the border. This is really, sometimes we just see diamonds flare out to a prong setting. This is actually, they did this extra band, if you will, this border of platinum that goes all the way around to kind of seal and lock in, give it a beautiful frame to the outer edge of all those precision cut diamonds. It is outstanding. $14,999 where it should be. This is one of those really important mountings we're seeing. I'll take it even lower. We've got one. It's time to get this 10.5 carat beauty out the door, and that's just, maybe you just need one great stone. You need one museum reserve, best of the best. Here it is. And now it gets to be even less than $14,999. So much better. Not even $10,000. And now we're under $1,000 a carat, which makes absolutely no sense. And then we'll go even lower than that. It's not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69, $99. And you don't get 202 in those types of diamonds for free. Do you? No way. We're going to take it even lower, and first caller gets it. There's one larger stone and there's one smaller stone today. We got a 22 carat pendant, actually 23 carats, and then we've got a stone that's 6.5 carats in an oval ring. But this is the way to get your big time ring, and we'll make it $5,999. Way too low when you consider the platinum metal, the mounting, the 202 in diamonds, and thank you on that Sphene again. Congratulations to you on that round Sphene. Very well done. And then we got fire opal and blue zircon and yellow diamond heart shape. Yes, we do. Another Tanzanite later, a turquoise necklace, but we're already towards that halfway point of the show. So you want to dial in with requests if you have them. And oh yeah, that's a good one there. $59.99. Okay, so next up, we've got the, let me just flash the pendant here, just in case you're curious, because the pendant's actually a really good match to the ring because it's the same cut. It's also a cushion, but it's massive. 23 carats plus. 1124082 is the 2327 cushion cut blue wing block D. So that one's here too, and it's got the frame and diamonds. We kept it classic, 95 points in the diamonds around it and diamonds in the bail. So that's another way to go, and we've got that one discounted as well. Actually, that one should be a whole lot more than it is. We've got our museum reserve. It's one of our largest left. It was tempting to take the stone and cut it into smaller stones like we have with some of our other museum reserves, but hey, it's got to go right now, and we'll make that one only, you know what? It was $29,999 TVON price. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. We'll make that one $11,999 instead today. So you get that big stone with that great color, 1.25 inches in the drop. It's got a huge bail. So larger chains, well, that's really, I would say, a good idea. You want to use a larger chain with something like this just to keep the proportions correct. I've got to look at it here with the ruler because we've got 1.25 inches, but it's all gems. That Tanzanite to start, the diamonds around it. There you can see the 1.25 inches top to bottom drop. We'll show it on the neckline here as well. That's what it's going to look like from a distance away. What a color you're getting there, and that one will be $11,999. So big value on a huge stone, and then we'll have the 6.5 carat coming up a little later in a ring for our oval lovers. And then any requests you have, get those in too. There is a new Congo that we had the trio earlier that was a lot of fun. Look at this. Tell me what you think of this bright blue green Asher cut that we have here. That's new. And another one of our premier private collections. This feels more like paraiba than most, doesn't it? And a really outstanding stone that needs a little polishing. And it's going to be our 7 carat 88. This is 7968, by the way. Just want to flash it because we still have 2 of the other Congos available. So I realize this may not be the Congo day, but here's what we have if you want the biggest and best we have, which is right here in that big 7 carat 88 size. So something to think about and consider if you'd like to get a really, really important Congolese tourmaline with the diamond weight at a carat 52. So a lot of large diamond weight to go along with that one. All right, then we've got a couple more pieces to show you. Just wanted to flash that for you. Just a reminder that if you missed this at the very top of the show, we had a blue zircon, and I really want to just give it another look because I have a feeling some of you may have joined us since then. And let's take a look because it's one of those values where there's no other 452 zircon that I can make a price tag like this. So here it is, and that one is only $9.99. We brought that down. So just wanted to give you a little heads up that that zircon pair that looks like a heart shape is still here. Gorgeous pendant. So if you're already lucky enough to have a zircon in a ring, then this would be a pendant that would work with it. Even if you don't have the same cut, I think the colors are what you're really looking to coordinate. So that's an option and an idea at $9.99. And that's not typical to see a 4 carat 52 in the bright blues of zircon for a price tag like that. But speaking of gorgeous blues, we're going to talk a little bit about turquoise. We've got an amazing Sleeping Beauty variety that is coming up. So that's very important, and it's our necklace. And this is one, I wish I had another one here just to wear because it's proof that it goes with everything, and with that nicer, warmer springtime weather coming up, as much as we all, you know, I know that for so many across the country, you're hoping for that, and it'll be here before you know it. But 7982. Take a look at this pendant, necklace rather, full-on necklace with turquoise to be the centerpiece. And this is not just any turquoise. And I know we expect great values. We see great values. It takes a lot to impress our TVON family at this point. Day after day, item after item, we're bringing the most beautiful gems, the highest quality available, and yet the prices are next to nothing. Watch what we're going to do here. This may be one that puts all of our other TVON values to shame. It is going to be 14 karat solid gold. It's a full necklace. This stone is not small. It's a carat and a quarter, although with cabochons, they tend to look a lot bigger than they weigh. So if you're used to a faceted round, well, get ready because this one's a much larger look, isn't it? Carat and a quarter, you see it from a distance away. We've added diamonds in the halo, diamonds on the sides of the chain, 21 points overall here. And that may or may not include those bezel set diamonds that are about 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece. How about this for some extra versatility? We have thrown in the spring ring closure here. 3 adjustable lengths, so one necklace is going to give you 3 options and ways to wear it. That's going to be 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, so you have a lot of freedom to wear it at different lengths for different necklines. Maybe you're giving it as a gift. If you don't think it'll be giftable, well, wait, do you see my price tag? Here's what it looks like from a distance away, so you can see that centered up at about the 16-inch length there, and then 17, of course, will be right about here. 18 hits me right about there. So this is where you get a really special necklace. And the turquoise, well, it's vibrant, best of the best in the Sleeping Beauty variety. It's not just the Sleeping Beauty look-alike or color. It's actually from that world-famous best of the best mine and literally goes with absolutely everything. That's your everyday wearable style necklace. Diamond cut chain. Not a chain that, by the way, is small or teeny, or we see chains right now that are really thinned out because of the gold cost. Obviously, seeing $3,000 an ounce gold pricing means a lot thinner chains than you expect to see here. That's what I love, is that we're throwing in still a very sizable and proportioned correctly chain with those bigger diamonds. Wear it anywhere you like, and here's what we're going to do. Take it on up close, show you what this looks like together, because you'll see matrix free here. No matrix at all. Bright, gorgeous color. Robin's egg blue, but better. It's a little brighter than that. And we're going to blow it out right now. This is a huge value. Great bottom of the hour special here, halfway through the show. Part 1 only of 2, though. And we got, but all new merchandise every single show. It's all different. So this is why you take advantage of what we have while we have it. Great finishing as well through the inside. I like to show you how the basket itself elevates a little bit. So it's never going to be just flat against the neckline. It doesn't twist or turn, though, at all. It's going to be that beautiful look. And these are, they're your big diamonds, the big bezel sets that give you that diamonds by the yard element, matched and mixed in. And we're going to blow it out. $14.99 set price for our Saturday, taking it to a brand new low. Come on in. This is giftable, too. December birthstone, traditionally, but I think everybody can get behind a good turquoise. A really good, strong, couture level turquoise. That's what you have here. And it's not even $9.99. Full-on necklace. There's your closure. There's that clasp. There's your adjustable O-rings you have to make it really easy to find where you can adjust the lengths as needed for that day. We got to do better than $9.99. This is something really special, no matter what her age, no matter what her lifestyle, no matter how she dresses. We're going back to the hand to see it here again from a distance away. This is one that every jewelry lover can wear. Maybe it's a first fine jewelry piece. I've got a better price than $9.99 because we got to blow up these lines here. Truly make sure that everybody out there can shop not only for themselves, but for gifting. Mother's Day is around the corner. That beautiful color adds a pop. This is just the best variety in the world. So much turquoise is all that. You've seen the little gray veining that's called matrix. You see a lot of the green blues. There's just really beautiful turquoise from a lot of different places on the planet, but only one Sleeping Beauty mine that went extinct years ago. And now we're bringing that famed material for less than $9, less than $8, less than $7.99. These are the type of values we live for. We just don't get to do every day. And Sleeping Beauty is something you've seen less and less and less of through the years here, and that will continue to be the case. And we will take it even lower than $777. I just want to make sure that we can get everybody on the phone lines here who'd like one. That's really the priority here. And instead of $699, taking it even lower right here, right now. $699 it is not. You get a better value. Tell me something. You're buying chains out there today with no diamonds, no centerpiece, no turquoise, and they're $600, $700 in some cases. Depends on what store you're walking into. We're going to make this better than $699. It is $599 for the piece. We only have 3 available, so when they're gone, they're gone. But again, giftable. If you want to take all 3, you could. It's $599. That's the best way to buy fine jewelry out there, and yet it's all one piece. You don't need to worry about sizing. We've got 3 different lengths included in to that necklace, so you don't even have to worry about that. Look at it from a distance away. We'll show you the whole thing. 1 is already gone, 2 left. That's it. We'll give it a final 60 seconds because I don't see that one lasting very long, because it's also a $1,499 TVON value. That's not what I'm doing. We're doing $599 instead. Look how beautiful that turquoise is from afar. And again, on a skin tone, really, truly one of the more eye-popping stones you can get. A visual that is elite, that is special. That's just a lot of jewelry for $599. And I'm not shy about showing it to you from all across the room. I'm not going to make a 125 look like a 50 carat. But again, that's a good size. And this is the beauty of a cabochon, is that you see it's got a much bigger look than your weight of the stone indicates. And you're seeing it from, I mean, I could just keep on walking back and that gets out of focus, but you still see the color. You still see the size. You still see, even out of focus, the diamond cutting of that chain. And now we come back in a little closer to see that beautiful color you're getting. And obviously when it's clasped and closed, it sits just perfectly on that neckline. Doesn't flip, doesn't turn, stays centered. That's my, again, I think a lot of our pet peeves of wearing pendants on chains is that they tend to rotate and move around. Suddenly the chain is not where it's supposed to be. That is annoying. It's just annoying. We don't have that issue here because it's always going to be the chain, the clasp is going to be in the back because your beautiful centerpiece is right up front in the center. And again, 16, 17 or 18, all built in. So an amazing gift opportunity there. We'll show it again up close and we'll see who's got the last one at $599. What a value. So who says fine jewelry has to be tens of thousands of dollars? Not around here. And yet we're not just saying here's a turquoise, we're giving you the very best. And out of Sleeping Beauty, if you think that all Sleeping Beauty mine material out of Arizona looks like that, oh no, it does not. This is still that finer grade of the best quality. There's different colors within the Sleeping Beauty mine. Some of it has matrix. It doesn't all look this pure or this pristine or this brighter blue. They can be lighter. They can really be, they can have that matrix we don't want to see. This is the way to get that fine quality. So we're going to move on. We've got another look, if you're wondering, because I'm getting some questions about, oh my goodness, look at her new ring. Actually, this is new for us today. It's the 3-carat 01 yellow diamond. Just want to make sure you know what that's all about, because that's still, I got really excited. I showed it too early, so my apologies. But that's what sometimes happens is I get thrilled about pieces that we don't always get to have, pieces we don't always get to see. But I did have a 3-carat pear shape by the same designer the other day that was actually more money. And it sold immediately, and there were a lot of you that missed out. So I really wanted to get this one up here early today, $76.78. So again, a second look at it. Still obviously a piece that's going to be, it's been discussed many times over. A lot of people talking about it. Wanted to give you another look if you're wondering, what is that she's wearing on her right hand? This is the ring. It's the 301. Then you're getting 39 points of super exotic, larger cut diamonds on the sides. And then you have another huge diamond weight around it, 220, completely wrapping this entire ring in round brilliant diamonds. So altogether, 560. No small diamond weight, no small ring. And this one's got to go out the door here today, and it will. 560 in diamond weight. We had this one at our lowest price possible, bright red. Do not go past this price tag. It was $59,999 after it started $104,999. So we went from 104, basically 105, all the way on down to just $59,999. I, of course, got it lower because that was the motivation, was to, we don't just want to move one or two pieces here. We want to move everything we have, give you the greatest values possible. This is no longer 50 or 40, or it's not even $30,000. It's going to go. And this is one of those values that I encourage you to think about. I know we don't see pieces like this every day. We love our yellow diamonds, but a 3-carat 01 is another tier. It's another level. Then to add that many diamonds around it that give you this constant, it gives you this solid diamond weight from really side to side as it's on the hand. The finishing is beautiful. It's all 18-karat solid gold. Please compare diamond pricing and note that we are not selling synthetic or lab-grown diamonds. That is not something we are doing, and we're one of the few left in the world that's not selling lab-grown diamonds, including, yes, yellows. There are yellow and pink lab-grown diamonds. There are colors of lab-grown. It doesn't make them any more worthwhile to get. I get why they exist. I think it's great that technology has entered the jewelry world. That's great, but I gotta say, this is a price tag that you would probably pay a lot more for a lab-grown at this point. So what's the point? The whole point of lab-grown is to bring the price down because very few people can afford natural diamonds, especially the colors like yellows, especially in 3-carat sizes. So to be able to bring it to you at a value is what is really exciting about this. And the fact it's not $39,000 or even $30,000 or $29,000 or $25,000. It's even lower. This is really, it's the piece that's really just got my eye today. It's beautifully done. There's that finishing in that 18-karat gold. And remember, we make it possible. I know that we really, truly, we want to have somebody own this piece. It's so spectacular. To see it in person is even more just, I think, really valuable. So we want to make sure that we have a way to get it to your home, have you check it out. If you want to go get it appraised, I highly recommend that. It's not even 25 or 24 or 23. It's down to $22,999. So that is quite the piece. There are those fancy cuts on the sides. I will just let them kind of reflect the light off the surface so you see the cut of those bigger diamonds. Yes, Jess? Hi. Really? Is that Sandy in? Oh, Stanley, rather. Hi, Stanley. Oh, wonderful. How's he doing? Good? All right. Glad to hear that. Thank you, Stanley, for checking in. And thank you for shopping today. Appreciate that. All right. Next up, just had to recap that in case you were wondering, what the heck is that ring? We do have the $22,999 price tag. That's a very, very affordable price tag for a 3-carat. And then we do have another yellow. There's another one. There is a 1-carat 01, and it's a heart shape. Only had this ring once before. This is in that wider band with diamonds on the sides. And I think what we're going to need to do, look at that. Wow. Okay. So that's a really special heart shape. We have that one coming up. Let's get to a zircon, though. This one's going to be a lot of fun. I have got a gorgeous blue zircon. It's a pear shape, actually. $79.74. And top of the hour is still about 20 minutes away. We've got a Tanzanite coming up at the top of the hour, not to mention a big fire opal. And there is also a huge white diamond. Maybe not as big as the 301 in the yellow, but we do have a white diamond here that's going to be very important, and it's a 101. And I got a new price tag on this one because we are not going to let this one stick around any longer. That's a rare, round, brilliant white diamond for you. This is the one. It's the mounting that is unforgettable. It's a center stone that's a white diamond 101. Then it's got a 196 diamond weight around it. So $297 overall. Brand new price tag. And guess what? I just verified this morning the 1-carat round brilliant VS diamonds in the wholesale world, double what the whole ring's going to be. So if you go to wholesale, like a downtown wholesale district, like downtown LA, downtown New York City, you go to the diamond district, you're going to pay double for just the 1-carat center stone than you will for the entire ring that has almost 3 carats in diamonds. So that's going to be coming up. Let's get to our zircon. This is such a cool ring. 2 setting styles of diamonds surrounding your, really within your wider band ring. It's our 1 carat pear-shaped blue zircon. This is one that everyone's been asking for because yes, they've been super in demand. But a lot of you have said, are all the blue zircons in the house? Are they all 4 and 5 carats? The answer is, we had to search, but we've got the stone that so many of you have been asking for. It's the 1 carat pear shape set within this band. The band itself curved on one side, pointed on the other to really accommodate the pear shape. It looks custom all around this piece, doesn't it? And it's going to be 112-79-74. I just thought we could have some fun with this one. Burnished diamonds that are bigger, pave on the outside edge, 1 carat, 44 points in diamonds. Great look at that turquoisey blue. It's as if the turquoise opaque stone came to life with a diamond-like brilliance. Think turquoise color of Sleeping Beauty, but diamond-like brilliance at double refraction in the zircon. So it's all around spectacular. It is going to be our fabulous wider band. It looks great on the hand. Let me show that to you. And this is how we roll on a Saturday, still morning out here, technically speaking. And this is it, guys. Last call if you'd like to get this beautiful ring, $29.99. Yeah, right. Not on my Saturday show. We're going to do something different. Let me just pop it around for another look here. If you want to wear it point away from the hand, you've got that wider band. Isn't that a great look? So if you want to maybe put a little Wonder Ring action on this side, you could. It'd fit nicely. Just kind of make it your own, build your own dream ring or stack, or just really intention is to wear it just as it is. I don't know. I want to get the phones to ring. What do you guys think? Can we just make them ring? Can we do something wild? Can we take a $3,000 ring? Well, you know I can discount it. But if we're still discounting to $25,000 or $2,000, I don't know if it's going to go that quickly. We have only 20 minutes left until the last hour of part 1 kicks off. So we got to do some wild things here. And here's what we're going to do. You've asked for affordable zircon. I've heard you. I've gone to the drawing board. We said, let's put together something. Let's find that zircon that's not 4 or 5 or 6 carats that costs $4,000 or $5,000. Let's get you a deal. Let's get you a really awesome opportunity. Let's throw in the diamonds, the signature designer mounting here that only we do, with 2 different setting styles, different sizes of diamonds set in different ways to make it really unique and specialty. Not $2,000, not $1,500, not $1,499. I want to get everyone on the phone lines here. Let's get you a zircon. Let's get in white or yellow or rose gold as well. Get you exactly the color of gold you like the best, and not even ask for 14 or 13 or 12 or 11. No, there's never been one this affordable before. It's time to just release the zircon. And they're all mined out. 1 source ever in the world out of Cambodia. Starlight presentation grade is all we bring. And I'm not doing 11, not $10.99. I know what you're thinking. Go lower, go lower. Do it. Let's take it even lower than $1,000. How about $999 for a rare? They're mined out. They look like the best paraibas in the world, because the best paraibas in the world would have that exact color. That pop of neon bright, and yet $999 in a wider band. What is going on with that mounting? You know as well as I, a wide band like that in just the gold market today cannot be under $1,000. And yet we've got the zircon with almost a half carat. You know what? Skip it. Let's go even lower. Oh boy. I need you on the lines. This is my let's see who's paying attention deal for sure. We're going to see who's got it. It's going to be a matter of moments till it's gone. It's in any gold, any size. You tell us what you need. We'll make it happen. And there's no extra charge for any of that. No shipping charge every single day. I know it'd be more of exciting if we just said, let's do it once a year. Let's do a free shipping hour. But instead, we're going, no. We get jaded towards the values and the extras and all the freebies we kind of pack in to everything it is that we do so you can have the greatest values in fine jewelry. It's not going to be $9.99 because I'm still waiting to hear those phones ring. We want to let this one really go at a value you can feel so proud of. To get a rare mined out stone, to get one like this, and to not pay $9.99 or $9.50 or $9.49 or $900. Actually, we're going to take it even lower than that. Let's make it, you know what, send it out. I'll give it 60 seconds. We'll see who's out there who wants it. I'll make it $888 only for the very first caller. Let's go. And then don't forget about the yellow diamond. The white diamond still to come. The fire opal is here. I had one last night. I did not show it because I didn't love the value. And then poof, today, this morning, I get here early. I saw this amazing, look at this fire opal we'll have. Huge. It's huge. This one's even better, and it costs a fraction of the price. So I'm really excited about that. See, it pays to wait. Sometimes it does. And then other times you go, no, I waited for 2 extra seconds and I missed out on the zircon for $8.88. So again, I only show it to you and bring it to you on the air when it is that big value. And then what do? Take it even lower, save you even more. That's what we're doing. And I know you live in a world where you're going, yeah, I don't know if I can buy fine jewelry anymore. Like, I've heard about what's going on. I know what everyone's doing with gold. I know how the price tag's going on diamonds. Maybe my fine jewelry collecting days are over. And then you find TVON and realize, oh no, you just need to know where to go, where to shop, who's going to deliver the values, who's going to send fine jewelry, exotic stones, big VS diamonds. That's what this ring has. It's got the bigger, it's got the smaller, the pave and the burnish. That's a really complicated setting design to do. It's got it all together for $8.88. Let me know if you'd like that one. Yes, any questions before we go? We've got 60 seconds left, and then we got to move on. White diamond is here. Gents Paraibas also here. Questions? We're good. All right. Don't forget, we had a beautiful morganite, a great aqua. It's like our barrels are hanging out today. We had the morganite and the aqua emerald cut. That's here from earlier as well. We had the most beautiful saturated pendant with aqua as well, a pear shape. Yes. Oh, the blue zircon pendant from earlier. Well, that's lovely. Thank you so much. You can change the gold on that one. Well done. So the pendant from earlier, our squatty pear, kind of our wannabe heart shape, is gone. And now we've got the ring at $8.88. Congratulations if you get it. Let's move on in 20 seconds. We've got white diamonds. Top of the hour is going to be about 15 minutes from now. I need requests. I've shown you too much jewelry too quickly. So it means that we're almost out of jewelry. I've got a few last pieces to show you, but it's not going to fill up 75 minutes of airtime. So I need your requests. Let me know what we can show you. Here's that yellow diamond heart shape. That band is so beautiful. Look at the side details there. All that wraparound pave, love that. So that one's coming up a little bit later. We got our big white diamond that's here, our 101 white diamond. The Tanzanite's coming up at the top of the hour. We'll have a new discount on that one of our last of the Museum Reserve opals coming your way with a lot of diamond weight. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Haven't shown it yet. So we had the pendant. We had the big ring earlier, but look at this. This one looks like the 10 carat. I'll prove it to you. We had a 10.5 carat. With a great diamond mounting. This is the really good Museum Reserve 6 carat and a half or so. So we'll see that coming up at the top of the hour. How about the big fire opal? Let's show it to you. This is one for the ages. It's item number 11278888. So come on in on fire opal. This is the one. I'm so glad I didn't show you this one that I had last night because it was about $6,000 and it was really an oval, same size. Waited because I didn't love the value. Well, now we get to bring what is a honeycomb cutout. You look at it and you see this beautiful designer detail. Almost looks like animal print to me, the way the cutouts are done in this negative space band. It's 788 or 7888, and it's a 219. So it's already a big fire opal, but it's going to look at least double. 219 on the center fire opal, which is pure red. They don't get any stronger red than what you're seeing right here. Plus it has 29 points in the diamonds. They're big. So what they do is they do these little clover quatrefoils in design here. I'm going to give that a little extra polish here. It's a 219 carat weight, but then let's take a look at it on the hand. Those are all bigger diamonds, and you'll see wide band. Why are we making rings like this when gold is $3,000 an ounce? Somebody needs to tell our jewelry department that this is really, when I'm up here, maybe they think I'm getting, $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 for these mountings. I am not. This is what I'm doing. Look at that wide band. Cut out detail so it's comfortable. It's going to taper, but not down to nothing. It's still got a nice width. That's the band in the back. So the most narrow point is still pretty wide here. And then we show it to you here up close so we can really look at those details, like the way the diamonds are set in those clover shapes. You have one on either side, east and west. Then the entire top and bottom of the border of this ring also done in diamonds that are just kind of dotting along the edge there. Also, they look almost like a little bee design or a little floral. It feels very organic, doesn't it? Maybe the honeycomb and the bees, or maybe there's a little floral bee honeycomb action here that seems to be all within theme, doesn't it? And this one will be, well, let's just make it a really easy deal here. Fire opals don't get good like this very often. They're usually yellow, very light, hazy yellow. Not all that bright, not all that lively, not all that intense. This is where you're getting true deep reds. The stone that's going to be mistaken more for Burma ruby than it is for anything else. This is top quality fire opal. I know we get so used to it. It's like all we ever see is the top quality fire opal. We're very, I've never really shown you any of the yellows in many, many years here. And that's really kind of our MO. There's a glow about it. There's kind of an orange fleck that comes through. I do want to take the $69.99 ring, definitely blow it out for you. I know we have some fire opal fans out there. Let's make it in white gold or rose gold if you prefer that. We can do that as well. But certainly have got to see this one out the door right now. 10 minutes or so left till the top of our last hour. We still need requests too. We've got a lot of great jewelry, but we've gone through most of it. So this is your time to take advantage. Let me know what you need to see before we go here in a little over an hour. But we've got this one going down to only 1,990. You know what? Skip it all. We've only got a few minutes in this hour. Let's make it even better than $19.99. I really want a fire opal to go, and I know there's some of the more requested stones. They can be very pricey when we see the larger sizes, as this one is. Let's make it more interesting here and send it out for only, you know what, take another $500 and I'm giving it back to you. We'll make it $14.99. That's it. First caller to say yes, please. And that is $14.99. We do have a pair of fire opal drop earrings, by the way, if anybody would like to see them, and they incorporate yellow and white diamonds together. So those are pretty fabulous. We'll see those as well. But again, Blue Wing Block D is coming up at the top of the hour. Big Mahenge stone, faceted. I think we've got the fire opal verifying. It looks like we do. So that one may get 60 seconds, and then we'll see if that one's gone. Here's the Mahenge, by the way. We had that gorgeous Rhodochrosite go. Look at that elongated Mahenge. Wow, wow, wow. That's a carat 37. Big time cushion cut. We've got that on discount. Let me just go ahead and show the opal earrings because they would go really well with the ring. And there's a little bit of everything as far as gold and diamond colors. So let me just kind of show these to you with it. Why not? A match with a big yellow diamond between the drop and the lever back. Okay, so we're going to put this one. I just want to remind you how beautiful they are together. But here is our oval. Look at that. It's a great earring, isn't it? Match pair of the ovals. Cherry red, the same as what we're seeing in the ring. Then you've got the big, big, big pear shapes and the white diamonds up top here. So this is one pair of earrings only. They're the gorgeous fire opals. They match. Notice you've got the yellow gold in the yellow diamonds. So you've got that two-tone look there, the white and the yellow together. They'll stay as is. $41.49 is the item number on the earrings. So thought that they make a great set together. So want to show them to you. And we only have one pair of earrings. And the ring may be gone. And the earrings have a new mark down because I want you to be able to get the set if possible. So how about the earring, which has a great drop to it? They're 1.25 inches in the drop. I'll show you one now from a distance away. It's a lever back style. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'll show you the length, and then we'll pop one on for you. All diamonds as far as the eye can see until you get to the fire opals. From up front, 1.25 inches is the length. They are a $39.99 earring. That seems outstanding when you've got 31 points in the yellow diamonds, 45 points in the white diamonds, a great lever back style. Let me pop one on for you, and no, they are not going to be anywhere near that price tag today. It's our Saturday. We have 70 minutes remaining in part one. Let's do better than 39, better than 29. Yeah, I got to make them better than $19.99 because I did on the ring too. And I'll tell you, the diamonds you're getting, 76 points to overall in the diamond weight, including the really fabulous bright yellows. That's impressive. Here's what they look like on. They're really something, aren't they? And just red goes with everything, much like turquoise goes with everything. We know turquoise looks great with everything. So does red. And you've got the red of those gorgeous fire opals right there. Look at that. And we're going to do better than even, you know what, not 19, not 18, not even $17.99. The earrings are $17.77, and there's your white diamonds into your yellow pair, into the halo around the oval stones, and we'll go back up close and take a look, and look at how it matches the ring so well. So you've got a great pair there, a great match, and that's going to be only for one caller on the earrings. So there they are again together, right up close to see that matching, and then who's this for? Hi, Brenda. We've got a great diamond band for you. I love this one. We'll show it coming up next. So 111-0499 is coming up. Maybe get the earrings and the ring together. You would do so for what? Just, it wouldn't be much money. Just a little over $3,000 get you the set. All right, coming up. Brenda, I love this request. It's a good one. It's a really, really good one. And I did have another purple paraiba. Jess, you didn't have someone earlier that missed out on that pear shape, did you? I thought maybe you did? Who was it? You're kidding. Is it the same Brenda that asked for this diamond band? Oh. Well, I do have another purple paraiba. It's a really cool oval. I just just been looking, and I thought, you know, I think there is one somewhere, so let me show it real quick because it's actually a similar mounting to what we saw in the fire opal. The earrings are still available. Here's the purple paraiba. So Brenda, I'll just give you a look at it because I know there were several of you that missed out on the pear shape I had earlier. So let's take a good look at this. We've got, and then we'll get to the diamond band. And this is just gigantic. It's 112, 7747, and it's a 7 carat 06, which is even larger than the 4 carat 24 we saw earlier that sold. So wanted to bring it out for you. The luscious purple brightness. I mean, look at that, neon purples and pinks together, mostly purple here. It's a 706 with 109 in diamonds. They're big and impressive and important, and wanted to bring this out for you. So then we've got the diamond band that I think is the same requester, and here we go with this one being, I want to show it on the hand here. I can give you a great deal. Here's the problem. I know that you saw the 424 go for $69.99. All correct, right? Well, I got to make this one. I know it's bigger, so it's almost double the size. And that's what it looks like. Wow. Now that's some gorgeous cutting. It's a roval, so you're getting a lot of the characteristics you would see as far as brightness goes from around, but in this roval, it was a $16,999. What can I do? I can do this. I can go ahead and honor the price. The same price that I did earlier for a 4 carat, I will do now on the 7 carat in the roval. I will make this $69.99, save you 10 grand off the ring. So that is one for the ages there. Just, you know, don't like to hear when people miss out on really important items, or any item for that matter, but this is really just, look at that. That is stunning. And then we have a diamond band coming up next, and I think our fire opal earrings are still here if you'd like to grab those. And then we do have the big diamond band, which is 70 points coming up. This is such a pretty row, a multi-row ring that we'll have coming up that's gonna work for a lot of you. And this is a classic. And let's go with 1110499. So just had to, I was searching and searching, thinking, I know there's a purple paraiba here that's big. So there it is. That's the purple paraiba for $69.99. Here is the band that is requested. Now look what this does. This is the perfect triple row band. 70 points overall in 499, and that's going to be the item number. But then that middle row extends out 1 extra diamond. So what that does is creates this little chevron arrow design on the sides, but not going to be sharp at all. So if it does hit the side fingers, it's really still comfortable. It's built beautifully. It's 70 points, almost 3/4 of a carat. Yes. Oh, what did you want to stack it with? Oh, you got it. The heart-shaped yellow diamond stacked together. All right, so let's put this on first. Let me know if she wants to see it on one side or the other, but I think we probably want, oh, it works. It works really well because there is a nice straight edge to that heart-shaped yellow. So look at this. They're different sizes, of course, but that's how they would look stacked together. So they work pretty well. I could imagine doing another one too on the other side. I mean, they're very similar in the width. So that's the difference. If you like that look, where again, it's not really any, I would say maybe just a tad more narrow on the 70-point band than the yellow diamond band, but that's how they would look together. And again, they are different sizes, so different ring sizes, but very similar look here. And then I could see you doing another one because I do have more than one of this band, and that's the yellow diamond that we have that's 3 carats. Here's the one that's the band 70 points. This yellow diamond has a 1 carat center stone. It's a 101 with a carat 20 in diamonds around it. But again, you could stack another one around for that full-on stacked ring guard look. Let's get back to the band on its own by itself here, 70 points, and I'll make that, you know what, new price tag. Huge discount. I remember when it was $16.99. We got a better value right now, and this one will be only $888 for the band. That way you can get a couple of them if you need to. I enjoy the fact that that does have a nice straight edge to it, so you could still stack it 1 or 2. You could stack 2 together. You could stack 2 around another ring if you wanted to get that triple row look stacked on the sides. And then we will have that yellow diamond you saw coming up a little bit later. So that will be in the show today. And then our last hour is close. It is near. So let me know what other requests you have. If there's anything you're thinking about from the first 2 hours today, please let me know what that might be so we can help you out with those ideas as well. But $888 for that 70-point diamond band. How many would you like? I'll keep track as they go because we already have 2 going out to one shopper. She's going to go ahead and do the stacking or the ring guard aspect, and that's a great idea. And then here we are. And then, of course, in 3 minutes is our Tanzanite top of the hour. That's the museum reserve. It's a 6.5 carat that looks like a 10, and I can prove that to you. So that'll be happening as well. Paraibas, requests are welcome. Still have an hour left to go. Yes. I don't. Do I, Andy? I don't think we have another. We will double check. I certainly don't have one out here. Let's run back and see if we do. I would love that look, though. I can easily envision it, and having the two together would look great. So let me see. We'll do a double check and see if we have two that we can have access to on a Saturday. And then our last call on that diamond band. And did Brenda see the purple paraiba? Okay, so just want to, I knew there was something good that we had in purple paraibas, but a 7 carat, you don't expect to see very often. And that could also be thumb ring, pinky ring, middle finger index. Really, it works all across. Do we have another? We do. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. All right, so let me pop this one on. And I assume she wants to see them around it, right? Just, okay, let's take a look here. I'm doing the stack right now. And again, all different sizes, so keep that in mind. It'll look much more tailored when you get your same ring size, because the yellow diamond's quite a bit larger here. But take a look. That is gorgeous. And imagine this. Well, this could be like the new Wonder Ring, but in that really good straight edge style. So if you want that really, I mean, think about it. As I stack here, this ring has, the middle ring has a carat 20 in diamonds. Well, really 220, because it's yellow and white. So 220 plus another carat 40. So think about what I'm looking at here. We're getting you really close then to basically like what? A really good diamond weight that you're getting, that you could immediately add a carat 40 by getting 2 of those. And by spending what? A little more than $1,700. You've got a carat 40 you're adding. Just like $360 in diamonds overall if you choose to do all 3. Including the yellow, which is the 1 carat heart shape. So we'll have that 101 heart shape with the carat 20 in the diamond. That's going to be here. Now remember, that band does have diamonds on the sides too. So you've got fully encrusted. This is obviously for the pave, the stack lovers, right? Those that like a lot of diamonds every which direction in multi-rows. So again, forgive that they're all different sizes. This was not the intention, was to stack. When you order, you're going to get your same true size all across the rings here, so they'll sit perfectly together. But look at how beautiful. What does she think, Jess? Is that the look she's going for? And are we liking that? It certainly works. I would say it definitely works. So that's how it looks. And just for everybody else who's watching, knowing that you have a band, or I could see that.
She's asking for the one you have in the middle.
Yeah, huh?
Do you think if 2 of those will stack together?
Oh, she just wants to do the yellow diamond stacked. I don't have 2 of them, but I do have the one, and yes, it would look very similar to having 2 together. If you can just imagine a yellow diamond here. They would stack together. They would, because they have a nice smooth side to them. So she's asking if I got 2 of these, meaning she must already have one, right? She must have one already, and then wants to know if it's, yeah, it would stack together. It would, and then you could probably, what I would do is consider setting them point to point. So you have one heart shape sitting upright and the other going the other direction, and then it would really create this beautiful, almost hourglass look. So that would be an idea. Yeah, it would work beautifully. I wish I had another one. I don't. That's my only one there. But it would be very similar. Just imagine a yellow diamond right here, but it's still got a straight edge to it, so it would stack. She wants to stack 2 of those. Yes, it would. It would work. And then you've still got the pave every which side, because again, this is that band that wraps around the sides as well. So again, the yellow diamond is still to come. And then we have the band here with the triple row that we've got. Again, I would really seriously consider putting those around anything and everything. I'm even thinking about putting around my signet ring and going real bold there, but that's a way you can do it. So we are at the top of the hour, last hour of our Saturday part 1. I'm back with you tonight at 5. So again, we have 1 hour left this morning. Well, now this afternoon, so it's afternoon out here too. So again, officially last hour is here. Thank you for asking for that band. That is a great stackable band. If you want anything to create stacks and ring guards around anything you already have, that would be a great way to go at $888. Then of course the yellow diamond, we might as well talk about it here shortly. We've got the Tanzanite for the top of the hour, so we're going to speak about that right now. That yellow diamond is coming up, so if you've seen that, I know we've had one once before. We actually brought it back for you, so wanted to do a redo, so we're really excited about that being here, but this Tanzanite is really what it's all about. A 6.5 carat plus. It looks a lot like the 10.5 carat I had earlier. Now the 10.5 carat was, you know, $6,000. So let's try to help you out here with something in Tanzanite for our top of the hour. 1 hour left in our part 1 of Saturday. Look at this though. The red flashes are undeniable. And that's not something we usually see with the blue wing block Ds. Usually it's a little more unique to get the red flashes out of an oval. And this is where we get you the best in the world. It's a museum reserve oval. There haven't been too many of those. And we're so proud to bring this fabulous idea. So here we go. It's got red flash galore. Let me polish it up. We'll get that for you here. So we can polish this all up for you. Really special look. This is going to be our mega, mega, mega stone. What do you think of that? Fabulous. Now it looks better. Now it's flawless. And we've got item number 112-7666 on the way. Museum Reserve. Keep calling on the bands. They're very popular. We've had a lot of bands going out. Yes, Jess? You got it. Oh, so we're not going to show that later? Oh, okay. Oh, she needs a presentation on it? All right. Well, we've got the 101 right here. Tell you what, the 101 heart shape, VS, brilliant. Let me just give her a good close-up look at, because we haven't seen that quite yet. Up close and personal. That's 8019. 8019. I'll tell you what, if you want that 101 heart shape VS yellow with the carat 20 in the diamonds that wrap around, plus it's got, look at that, heart shapes. That's exactly. I mean, she might create that on her own, right? The heart shapes going side to side or top to bottom. That's a great look. So there you have it. And that one's going to be the 101 heart shape with the carat 20 in diamonds. So beautifully done there. And a VS yellow diamond stunner. Hi, Tracy. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Very exciting. Tracy, it's probably best, I don't know if you're on your way or if you're still listening, but it's probably best, give us about 10-15 minutes to do all of the completion of, get our show all completed. And then it's best. Yeah, give us about 10-15 minutes. Probably best around 1:10, 1:15. All right, let's get to the 101 with the carat 20, because we're all pretty busy here after the show. So don't want you just standing outside. But here we go. This is going to be better than $89.99. You know what, Jess? If she likes it, we'll do it for $27.77. $27.77, just mark it down. I know I'm supposed to get a lot more, but again, this is a little, we're bringing it up early. We're kind of bringing it here by request here. So I know a lot of you now saw it with the stack ring, probably been intrigued by the idea. It's a true heart shape. It's not a pear shape. We saw one of those earlier in our blue zircon where it was a pear shape trying to look like a heart shape. Here's the true heart shape. In that stone, I just can't get over this band. The way it's done like this, where you see all that mirror polish from the back, that great finishing on the inside, a fabulous look there. You see the diamonds that go every which way, the pave, all the way around, and then we'll try it on solo here because you've seen it stacked with a few things. We'll go $27.77 if you'd like to get that 120. Remember, it's 221 overall there. Yes, question? All right, so that one, let us know, Jess, if that one goes to her, we won't show it later. If it does not go, we can show it later to everybody else who needs a little more time. But she was saying, give it to me now. So here we go. There's the big blue wing. We're back to our top of the hour. The 6 carat 50. It's actually a 653 to be exact. And it's going to be our, 93 points in that classic signature style and mounting. Beautifully done. Yes, Andy? Thank you. The 10.5 carat just sold. So it leaves us with only one Tanzanite from earlier, which would be the 23 carat 27 in the cushion cut pendant that we had. Now, that's what everyone tends to do, is now that you've seen all the Tanzanites we have for the day, time to choose which one is best. Now the 10 carat and a half just went out the door. We have the 23 carat in the pendant. Now we're going to talk about 653 in the oval with all the red flashes. And this is still, and this is the one too that, look at this. Watch this face up to the eye level here, and then we'll show you what that does. And then the great finishing on the inside. Yes, you got it. What's that? Yeah, I remember. They're different stones, and they're different stones. Who was it? It was Brenda, right? Brenda. Different stones are different. Yeah, they're all a little different based on the color, the clarity, and everything else. Yeah. All right, so here we go. This one's going to be our 653, so we'll figure, I got another yellow diamond hopefully to bring out. Yes, go ahead, Allison. Yes, I did. Wait, was that the emerald cut? Oh, from last night. Okay. I knew that rang a bell. I thought, wait a minute, our emerald cut was bigger than that. Let me show it for you. Yes, I do. I have the pear shape. I'll bring it back out. I think it's still here. So let me go ahead and find that for a requester as well. And then eventually we will talk about this Tanzanite. We're just getting a lot of requests here, as happens in the last hour. So we will bring that back on out. Are you guys showing it's available still? Let me see if I've got it for you. And then we'll do that. Here it is. Found it. Okay. So a quick little request. And who's this for, Allison? Hi, Dale. Well, Dale, let's take a look at this pear-shaped together. Did he see the emerald cut we had earlier today as well? Just because I like options. And yeah, I can show them together too if you want to see. This is the 232. I did have a 544, Dale, if you want an emerald cut in the larger size. But there's the 232. It's 1831 from last night, actually. Got a brief look at this last evening. Together, and 232 with our 53 points double halo. This one will be slightly more affordable because it is a smaller stone. It's got a little water spot. So let me just polish that up, and then we will promise we're going to give you an extra super duper value on that Tanzanite, since we're getting a lot of requests here. But there's that now, see, all polished up to perfection, water spot gone. And that one has great finishing too, Dale. So if you look at the inside, it's got this really cool finishing where that basket work, you like this one. That one's only $14.99. And it sounds like Dale's going to take that one. So $14.99 from last night gone. We did have an emerald cut. I'll recap later. And then here comes the Tanzanite. Take a look at this one. So back to it, the 653. But I wanted to, well, now the 10 carat and a half sold. So I probably shouldn't show it again. But this one looks as large as the 10 and a half carat cushion cut we had earlier. So that's really also just, I think, notable, is that it's a very, very important larger size here. But sometimes as ovals go, we were talking about this earlier with oval diamonds. Oval diamonds have become very popular in engagement rings because I think everybody's realizing, and it's not new, it's not something that's changed, it's always been this way. Ovals tend to look bigger than they weigh. So when diamonds are really expensive, sometimes we like to buy a stone that's going to automatically allow us to pay less to get more, and that's really important. So you've got your huge diamond weight. Do you see these are more than red flashes? It feels like a red, well, watch this. Watch as it spins left here. Look what happens. Watch that, right, boom, right there. There's like a triangle appearing in the reds. This is more than a red flash. It's much more. It's dynamic, it's bright, it's beautiful, it's saturated. It would never have been deemed a museum reserve stone and plucked out of the private collection some 6.5 years ago if it didn't have some really outstanding, remarkable reds. So this is giving you everything. Then the inside is finished like so. And now we get to blow it out. We get to make you a really, really big value, and it's top of the hour. So again, now a little behind because we're getting all these requests out the door. Yes, Andy, go ahead. Was it? Pamela in Ohio, brand new with us, and she's the one that made her very first purchase, the 10.5 carat blue wing. Wow. Pamela, thank you so much, and welcome to our show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the world of the best Tanzanite in the world. It's only here, so exclusive means exclusive, and we're really proud of that. So thank you, Pamela, and welcome from Ohio. We're so glad you're with us, and that is a great way to start a collection with a Blue Wing Block D. Chances are you will see the quality of Tanzanite and realize I need to have everything in fine jewelry from that TVON, because what an amazing quality that is. And now, and yes, Pamela, also, it will be better in person. So anything you see on the airwaves of TV still don't really do it justice. You have to see these pieces in person, and that's the thing. I know you're looking at a beautiful, rich, saturated color. Gets even better. Gets even better when you see it in person. It's really remarkable how really strong these Tanzanites are, and they are not to be missed because you probably have heard we don't have many left. It's been here as our pride and joy for 6+ years. That means it's also on the way out. So there aren't many left. So we take a look at the 6.5 carat are here, and it's going to be better than $99.99. That's where it should be. I'm going to drop it. We're going to make it, actually, let's start this. Let's do something crazy here. A better value, I was going to auction it off, but $6,500 seems a little steep for today. How about we make this a whole different idea and value? Take it lower than $6,500 right now. Really, really low. That's what we're here to do. And we've got our last now, what are we down to? About 50 minutes, 5-0. Just part one, though. Don't worry. We get to shop together for another 3 hours this afternoon later. So very exciting, or this evening, depending on how you look at 5 o'clock. So again, now, see, I looked at it two ways. I thought it was evening when it was dark outside a week ago, but now that it's light outside at 5 o'clock, I think of it as late afternoon. But here we are. Either way, we're shopping together tonight as well. But this is where we get a better value than 65, 55, 45, or even. You can have Museum Reserve in a signature style. Finished on the inside, not going to be $4,500. Oh no, I got to do better than this. And we're going to send it out the door in a hurry. Here's what it looks like on the hand very quickly. You cannot deny that that is some serious saturation. And I don't know if I can borrow Pam's ring real quick, but I'm amazed that sometimes I think a lot of times we need to be very visual. It's actually a visual medium is television. And to see, I may just borrow the 10.5 carat just to show you, this looks like a 10.5 carat. It really does. Obviously a 10.5 carat is going to be more money. but this oval is facing up much larger than a 6.5 carat. It's part of the beauty of ovals, but this one's doing it a little bit more than even typical, and it's not $45,000 or $4,000. How about $39.99? Let's switch it up here. Change everything you've ever known about the best of Blue Wing Block D. And that's the thing. Not only the best quality available from the planet, the one and only source and one and only mine, but thanks to TVON and our dedication to value, it's also the best value. So you can spend literally more to get less. You can spend more elsewhere to get a light lilac color. And they're pretty too, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to knock the great, Block Cs that are out there. For most people, it's all you have access to. I don't want to knock the Block C material, but it's true. The deeper color saturation you get with Tanzanite, the better it is. And don't let anyone tell you differently, because if it's Block C, that's what most of every jewelry store is going to have, because that's all it's been producing now for the better part of a decade and a half, is all you've had access to is Block C. If you're at the mouth of the mine in Tanzania, all you're getting is Block C material, which just inherently has a lighter color to it. This is extinct. There is no Blue Wing Block D, even outside of TVON. There is no more Block D available. So this is where you've got the huge opportunity to save a bunch. And you know what? Not even $39.99 or $3,500. I'll take it even lower. Let's make it $34.99. Actually, better than that. I want to send it out. And we got some deals here. We've got deals for the rest of the day and beyond. So all you have to do is dial in, because it's not going to be $34.99. We will let this go. And if you're waiting, again, this is the only other ring today, unless you have a request. If it's, if we're lucky enough to still have it, we'll bring out any requests. But other than that, as far as new goes today, this is it. This is the ring. This is the bold, beautiful color. And we're not going to ask for 34 or 33 or 32 or even $31.99. Better value, 6.5 carats and then some, but I tell you, it looks like a 10 carat or more. It really, truly does. It looks so much larger than that. So you are getting a mega moment here. It's not even $3,099. Taking it even lower. Come on in. First caller gets it. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. In your size, no less. We're doing it in your ring size, delivered to your doorstep for free. Why would you miss out when there are very few left to go around? I know you would spend more, like $15,000 for a 10 carat. So if you can get that look in a 6.5 carat that's marked down too low, you got a better value happening right there. And it's going to be $2,999. That is a far cry from where that needs to be today. But it's happening for one caller. So first call, actually, we're verifying on now. I don't think that's going to last very long. $29.99. One caller takes it. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, totally up to you. We do. We love our white gold together, but it looks gorgeous in the yellow gold as well. So you have options and choices, and we'll see who's got this one. And then let us know what requests. We're really opening it up to your requests here, because again, lots of great pieces have gone out the door. Doesn't leave us with much less. It's been a very busy Saturday. We want to keep it going, and we want to move everything. Now, we do have that incredible Mahenge deal. It's simply stunning. And then let me know who's got this one. We're verifying now. I'm going to give it 60 seconds only. Allison, let me know if you have a question for me, and then we'll move right along. And yes, the purple paraiba, the 7 carat 06, is still here. We've got the ruby drops. Now, I know a lot of people tend to hesitate when it's a request for somebody. I think we're leaving those ruby earrings here, so anybody who wants those, you can still grab them. The Sphene pendant, also still here. And a couple of cross pendants, we did bring those out by request. Our pink morganite will show that. I did want to recap the emerald cut aqua. I think that's an important piece to see one more time before we go. $29.99 on the Blue Wing Block D, 25 seconds remaining, and let's see who's got it. Allison, is it your caller who's taking it? We're verifying right now, just whenever you get a chance, please. And then here we go with our big aqua recap. This is where the pear shape went. So the pear shape from last night's gone. I did want to show you this emerald cut, though, because that is just a divine stone. That's some best of the best of blue in the Blue Wing, yes, but also Aquamarine gives us blue beryl. So let's talk about that as this month's birthstone, one of our favorites to bring. Look at how beautiful this is. So there you got some great color. And that's some flash coming from $62.90. We had this very early in the show today. Wanted to bring it on back out for you. So that's a really good emerald cut, and it's a 5 carat 44, and got to move it along. So that's a really special piece, and we've got that one here for you for $18.88 only on our 544. So a really special piece. 45 minutes left to go today. So if you have any questions whatsoever, happy to help you out with those ideas. We've got a gorgeous bangle. Does anyone want all the big three in one bangle? It's a very large bangle, by the way. Emeralds, rubies, sapphires, diamonds, all set up in gold. That's pretty impressive there, isn't it? All princess cuts. You've got sections of the big three. I love that. And then the diamonds just break it up a little bit. Gorgeous, isn't it? Very heavy gold. There's our emerald cut aqua. Still waiting to see who's got that Tanzanite, aren't we? Great finishing on the inside. Let's see who's got it. And then we're going to show you who's asking for this. Mary wants to go old school with a piece that has been here. And we will, honestly, this is one of those, they actually toyed with the idea of taking these apart. And then we realized, you know, the briolette cuts are really tough to set in any way but a necklace. And I'm so thrilled we can bring this to you. It's quite the look here. It's turquoise. Now, we had one turquoise earlier in a necklace. Let me show this on the neckline first, because this is just very, very elegant. It feels so couture, high level. It's going to be our turquoise, where we have yellow and white gold available in this necklace, where you can wear it also with different lengths. We actually added some adjustability here. This is the yellow gold. I have the same necklace in white gold. We even have a rose gold available. So let's take it over to the hand here. But I thought most impressive to see it first on the neckline, so you really understand the size. These are briolette cuts. So all the way around, they're still smooth. They're not like the facet pattern we see of a chandelier, but similar in that they're these beautiful teardrops, but they're rounded. The item number is 1114638. We do have one rose gold available. It's not out here to show, but rose gold and turquoise, pretty. And then here's what this looks like. I'm going to drape that here just for a moment. I don't think it's going to stay here, but I want to show you the white gold as well, so you get an idea of what that's all about. Yeah, that one's going to slide right on down. It feels like I'm playing Plinko up here. We'll show you the white gold as well. We can look at the Tanzanite in the meantime, because I've got to take these out of their bags and get them all detangled and that kind of thing. But this is a really good turquoise necklace. Was it this specific style she was looking for? Okay, so here's what we have left. We have a white gold. I have actually a couple available in the white gold and the yellow gold, and one available in the rose gold. Here's what the white gold looks like, and then it's got great finishing as well. So it's a diamond constellation design at the top. Then it drapes with these 5 incredible matched Sleeping Beauty, 13 carats 30 total here. In those briolette cuts, they're finished where it's really got a nice little backing behind each one, so it sits evenly. They will not flip or twist or turn. They're really engineered properly to sit against the neckline and stay there so that they're not turning around. And then you've got those bigger diamonds at 31 points. This necklace is a huge markdown, and it does have the adjustability. It's got a lobster claw closure, 3 adjustable lengths. It's going to be 16, 17, and 18, which you may, even if you're not normally a 16-inch wearer, you might, because there's such a drape and a drop to these stones. So here's another look at it. So 16 sits right about here on me. So that means that you might want to wear it a little higher to start so that you've got room for those longer pieces, but then 17 and 18 fit right about there. So you've got all that adjustability from here to here in white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's only going to be, I'll tell you, it's been $39.99 for a long, long time. Got it under cost. This was one of those where we just got really, I think, we took aspirational jewelry and we went full steam ahead. And we went overboard on gold and overboard on diamonds, and adding 5 matched up stones like this, they're huge. And we're going to make this entire necklace only $1,499. It is so under cost, it's silly. But again, when we made a bunch of them to start, thinking it's going to be super popular, but then that price tag was $39.99. So it waited until we got the markdown happening. We brought it as part of a big sale event and got you now the $14.99 under cost price if you'd like to get the white or the yellow. So that's the white. The yellow gold was up here earlier. We can switch them out for you, but that is a really special piece when you're getting amazing 13 carats 30 and 1 rose as well, which if you really need a little bit of help imagining the rose gold, we can bring it on out for you. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but white or yellow gold and just a beautiful look. And yet I even think that they stack really well together if you wanted to have a really unique look. I mean, you could go 3 at a time because of the adjustability that makes it easy, but you see how they're going to move, but you see how even if you move it quite a bit, like I'm doing, they're never flipping or turning the wrong way. They're all going to drape, and there's enough of that space between each and every one of them where they always sit just where they should. like 5 exclamation points of bright, amazing Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So huge value there at $14.99. Thank you, Mary, for that request. We'll go back to our Tanzanite up close because we've got that one. I think that one may be gone now. Let's get you that beautiful bangle. This one cannot stay any longer. It's a huge value. And let me know on the turquoise necklaces because they're beautiful and really unique. They're just, you're not going to find anything like that anywhere else out there. And then we've got a really good bangle here. It's going to be 112.71.94. And again, requests are welcome. 40 minutes left. Got to move some jewelry. So here we go. Great Tanzanite still here if you want it. And then we've got the big aqua and the mehenges coming up. But this is the sapphire, ruby, emerald, 217 of the big 3. All represented. It's also September's birthstone and July's birthstone and May's birthstone together with your diamonds. And then you've got the diamonds, 2 big princess cuts. That's going to give you 23 points. So it gives you an idea how big each one is. The diamonds are going to be huge. They're about 12.5 points a piece. So that's a big deal and a lot of gold. It's 18 karat, no less. We went overboard on the gold here. It's thick, it's heavy, it's dense, it's deep. It's got this really wide style where it's still a bangle. So it's going to sit beautifully next to other things. It is for an average size. Let me show you here from a distance because that's how wide it is. This is a lot like, if you love that 77-point designer diamond bangle we do so often, this is a lot like it as far as the thickness of the gold. You've got this great little hinge here. So you just pop your wrist in, close it on up. For an average size wrist, that means if you wear, honestly, this one would work well even if you're a little smaller than average as well. It would be beautiful because again, I've got a, I wear a 6.5-inch bracelet, but honestly, it's one of those that fits a little more snug. It keeps all the stones right up top. It's hard to show you with all the glare we're getting here, but big sapphires, gorgeous rubies, and then again, they're all aligned and channel set because of the fact they're princess cuts. So really easy to put on and take off. We'll show it up close again and we'll blow it out for you. Great big value. Just giving that gold one more little polish there, and we'll make that one the $99.99 piece. There aren't too many people that are shopping $10,000 bracelets here at TVON because we spoil you with value. So we'll get you a much better value, like $2,999 instead. $29.99, and we got a big white diamond coming up. The white diamond 1 carat is here. We're going to bring you a better value. I checked this morning. My best wholesale diamond dealer is selling 1 carat round brilliance. That's a pretty basic kind of measurement to know. There's pretty much on a given Saturday, a diamond dealer downtown in wholesale will probably sell an average about probably 2 dozen 1 carat diamonds because everybody that's coming in looking to get engaged or looking for studs or a pendant is going to shop a 1 carat diamond round brilliant. Well, we have that 1 carat diamond round brilliant. As of this morning, the loose 1 carat round brilliant would be about, well, 4 times this price tag. I'm going to get you the whole ring set up in gold with a carat 96 inside diamonds, and it's going to be less than the wholesale on one individual diamond. So we will have that coming up. Yes. Did she? She got the white gold in the turquoise. All right. Thank you so much. So fewer and fewer available left in that turquoise necklace. Thank you, Mary, and enjoy it. Here's the bangle for $29.99. Big moment there for our bangle lovers. Okay. The mehenge's got to come up next. It's got to, because this is seriously insanity for a mehenge spinel, one of the most highly valued, durable, rare, collectible, only discovered in, get this, 2007. One of the youngest gemstones on planet Earth. Most gemstones have been around for, well, in the case of zircons, 4.4 billion years. And the rest of stones, quite a bit more time than just about 18 years or so. This is really outstanding. And I'm so thrilled to bring it to you because it's going to be our 112-2887. And we still have that bangle if you'd like it. The big white diamond is here, and that's coming up shortly. We've got our huge emerald cut aqua, but this one, a one only, 137 mehenge spinel, elongated, cushion cut, huge size, and it's got a full carat in diamonds around it. That's the double halo and then more on the sides. It just doesn't get better than a Saturday afternoon, does it? When you talk about what we have in real rare, real exotic, real bright, real beautiful, and you know what's going to go before we do? That yellow diamond, that 301 natural yellow diamond that I've been wearing all day, that's going to go and find its home because it's even more affordable than the last time I had a 3 carat yellow diamond. And this has way more diamond weight. So there are incredible pieces to shop for as we wind down our last 35 minutes of this Saturday together until I see you tonight at 5. So 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're right back here with you with a brand new lineup of 3 hours of jewelry. So that's coming up. But this is our mahenge, our outstanding 137. Call me. It was $17,999 long time ago and hasn't really been seen much since, because this was one that nobody wanted. And by the way, it's a cushion. I know that may be harder to tell because of where the prongs are. It may look like an elongated oval, but it is a cushion. So the corner is underneath that prong. And this is just as red, hot pink as it gets. I actually love it in the yellow gold. You can switch it if you want to. Let's try it on the hand so you get an idea of the size from a distance away. This is fantastic, isn't it? If you know nothing about gems, you look at that and you go, no, that's important. Nobody needs to know a thing about gems or jewelry to know that's an important ring. Sometimes they have that aura. It's, yeah. Morganite, again, you got it. We'll recap the morganite from early. It's one of the few pieces we have left from our Saturday, 2.5 hours in. Let's make this better than 17. How low can we go? Just tell me what you want to pay, because I bet you I can make it a better price than what you're going to throw out there as an offer. If you said, give it to me for some, I don't know, low ball offer like $5 grand, I'll do better. I'll do better than 5,000. I'll do better than 4. I'll do better than 3. This is going to send, it's going to go so fast, and I wish I had 15 of them. But you know what? I got one. Let's get this one special piece out the door for less than even $29.99. It should be gone. It will be gone. It's got 3 people talking about it already. And you know what? I'm not at my lowest price. We're going to take it even lower than even $29.99. This one has to go. And it will, because I'm blowing out jewelry for the next 32 minutes we have together today for part 1. I'm gearing up. We got an incredible part 2 for you tonight. So please join me if you can. I would love to have your company tonight as well. If you haven't heard, for at least 2 more weekends. We got 2 shows every Saturday, 2 shows every Sunday. It's jam-packed on these weekends. So you do not want to miss out a single moment of what we bring on Saturday and Sunday, both morning and evening. But this is not even $29. Bye-bye, it'll go. It's $2,499 for one caller. Let's see who's got it. Who will it be? Take a look at that. $2,499. What did I just do on a carat 37 mahenge? Just offered it way too cheap. And then we got to get the yellow diamond at home, and we've got, oh, the nail hoops are here. Who is asking for them? Hi, Kate. We've got a great nail hoop earring. If you haven't seen these before, they are the completion to the set that started with a nail bangle and then evolved to a ring. And then we had a necklace as well, but these are the hoop earrings that are just do not miss. All right, so who's got the mahenge? Nobody yet? All right, I'm moving on. We got Kate's request coming up. Obviously, I don't need to say much more about that. That's a 137 mahenge spinel with a carat and diamonds for $24.99. It's gone. Congratulations. Here we go. Here are the nail hoops. Thank you, Kate. Now, this is something I do want to show you all the angles, because really, they sit like this when they're in the ear. And they're great for second piercings as well. There's a left and a right design. So let me show you how they look here up close. They are finished on the nail head side with the mirror finished gold. They are a clicking closure. They've got the little etchings there at the nail point, and then they've got the diamonds that spin all the way around. And when I say spin, they don't move. They're just, again, pave all the way around. This is a hoop that you will not want to miss out on. Plus, it goes with our iconic Nailed It collection that I worked so hard to make sure that we could make better. Yes. Okay, so the mahenge spinel is still here if anybody wants it. So that went, and now it's gone, and I love selling things twice. So here we go. This is going to be our nail hoop. It's going to be 112-3819, and it's our 9 points in diamonds. It's not meant to be a heavy, intense diamond weight. It's meant to be a lot of gold weight, but it's meant to be this iconic style. And so you have a left and a right. So you decide, do you want the diamonds and the nail head closer to the ear or further away from the face? You decide. Totally up to you there, but it's also going to be an incredible value. These are so, we're proud of them. They really still, they give you that twisted look, which we're seeing all over earrings, where it looks like you almost have 2 hoops in one, because of when they're on, that's the way they look. It's like it's doubled up, because you see that bypass style it has right up front. It's so beautiful in the white, the yellow, or the rose. You may want to get one of each color in gold, especially if you mix and match your metals. And what we'll do is we'll make them a $9.99 deal that will take even lower than that. And let's see, how do I like to wear these? I like to wear, it really works either way. So I'm just going to show you with the nail head closer to the face. You'll see it that way first. But they have this great 1/2 inch style to them. You're really going to see they look amazing too if you are somebody who likes to stack earrings. I really do like this size. even in secondary piercings, third. I mean, you can really work them up the ear if you have more than one piercing, and I know a lot of people do these days, and we'll make these even better than $9.99. It's a great request. We haven't seen them in a while, and we certainly don't see them very often. Take a look at them on. So see what I mean, how it actually looks like you have two hoops in one, does it not? Because you've got that, there's the, again, I opted to wear the nail head where the diamonds are closer here, and then you see how it just loops around, and then the nail point is going to kind of flare out. So I kind of like it that way because this side is more straight up and down, this side flares out. So I think that really makes sense as far as when they're on. And then of course they look amazing from the side and from the front all the way. I mean, really just a beautiful 360 earring, and let's make them even better. How about $499 for the pair? And we'll take another close-up look at them as well. $499. If you'd like to get a pair, white, yellow, or rose, they are the exact match to our entire collection, where there's the same kind of proportion, the same kind of look that you're getting all the way around. And if you don't have the ring or the bangle, I assume we could probably bring those out if you have not seen them before. Most of you have them already and love them and enjoy them, but there they are at $499. Thank you so much, Kate. It's a great request. And I'm so glad you like our Nailed It collection, because I do too. They're made really well, and they're made as if you went out to the designer retail, you know, the French designer that has made this look famous. Granted, we did not invent this idea. It was invented back in the 70s. It was 1971 when this design was created by one of, well, it was a great artist who actually made them as part of the, what at the time was actually, it took more and more time. Really, they're more popular now than they ever were in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond. And they keep on gaining in value as far as this look, this very utilitarian look that was done in a very glamorous way. We interpreted it with the same gold, the same beautiful VS diamonds, just got those prices down, because obviously not everybody's going out and spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on one piece of jewelry, but it's definitely that look, and it's still the same quality. So you're getting that beautiful idea, amazing quality, value. That's really what this kind of look embodies. So $499 for the pair. Take a look at them one last time. Thank you for the request. I know we don't get to see the earrings as often as we do the ring and the bangle. So I love that we have them here for you at $499. And we'll give those 60 seconds, and then we're going to show you our big white diamond. Don't forget about the yellow diamond as well. The yellow diamond has got to go. The big 3-carat 01, if you're thinking about it, let us know so we can get that to you before the show ends. Yes. Oh, good. Kate got a pair in white gold. Very nice. Thank you so much. And let me know if you've got a pair. I think we've got a couple more pairs going out as we speak. Well done. We'll find out who's got those. Thank you so much for the requests at the end of the show. Appreciate those always. Love that we can bring them out. By the way, is our merengue still here? Or did somebody else pick that up? It's still here? Okay. So one more time, because I know we said sold because it was sold. And then who knows what happened. But here we go. This is the merengue spinel. I'm not leaving this here today. You don't have discounts like this and see it stick around. This is our 137 merengue we just had. I know it's sold, but again, then something happened. So whatever, it's okay. We just want to make sure it goes to somebody at a value like this is, because it's $24.99. So if you were disappointed because you heard sold and it was maybe before you even dialed in, it's a meant to be moment. It has just come back for now our next caller to say yes. It was $28.87. It's that big, gorgeous, bright as can be, hot pink and reds meet in this ultra neon color. It's the big size. We don't see many merengues that do this. Get up to 137 in size. That's extremely rare. And it's here for $24.99. You see that start price? It's no joke. $18,000 should be price tag. It's just come significantly less than that today to make sure it goes out the door. So that's going to be $24.99. Congrats if you get it. We've got our big white diamond coming up. A recap of the 301 yellow diamond, which, guys, the yellow diamond is under $23,000. Makes no sense if you know the world of natural yellow diamonds. Makes not one bit of sense. $560 overall. Let's see if the merengue's gone again. And then we'll move right along. And I know we have the nail earrings, very popular, every line locked up because everyone's getting a pair of those nail earrings. Get them with the merengue. The nail earrings go with everything. And yet beautiful in those second piercings as well. So take advantage of that. $24.99 on our merengue. One more time on the hand for that merengue, even though, and you can change the gold. You still can. You can make it any gold color you wish. That's what it looks like. From a distance, $24.99. Look at that neon. Glows away. Look at that. If we block the light, just tends to glow all the more. Yes. So they're a click-in closure. So like I said, let me show you in case you're not familiar with that. Let me go grab them. And it basically means that there's a curved post because they're all circular. They're completely circular all the way around. So what you're going to do is just literally, there's a hinge at the base and you pull them apart, and that's what they look like when they're open. There's a little notch at the end of the post. So that's the open stance, if you will. And then if you push it, click it, and then they're locked. So it's one click-in closure. So then it's all seamless all the way around. This is how you put on the earring. Very intuitive, very secure, and that all aligns then so it's one continuous circular hoop. So it's called a click-in closure. It's a lot like a lot of the hoops we do, including our Huggies, if you're familiar with the Huggy earrings that we do and enjoy so much. They're the same kind of way. So it's just, again, locks and clicks and close. $24.99 on the Mahenge, yes. Sure, let's try them on again for you. And we will do that and get you another look. Forgive me, I just put my earring back on, so give me a second here and I will try them back on for you. And $24.99 only on the Mahenge. Still waiting for that one. And they do. It looks almost, so the idea of the design is to make it look, now forgive me because this image and visual might not sound great, but imagine as if you took the nail and kind of threaded it through the ear. That's what it's designed to look like. So that's why you see, instead of just being one straightforward hoop, and I know it's a little bit of glare it picks up here because that nail design has a lot of glare to it because it's all mirror finished gold, but that's where you see how it's going to go in. The post is actually behind the nail head. So that's that rounded part you see here with the diamonds. And then it wraps around and it's almost giving the appearance like it's twisted. And then you have that nail point, which is where you have that little bit of graving, that's going to flare out. Now, you obviously have the option to put it on this way or the opposite. So I liked it this way with that straight up and down, and then the nail flares out. I think that's just a little more visually appealing. And then it almost looks like you have two hoops in one. But instead, it's like the nail's going off center a little bit. So it's twisted, and so you get that look there. All right, we'll go back to the wheel, take another look at that Mahenge. Hopefully that help understand how that works. It's really just simple. I know it looks complicated, but it's not. And that's really the design. That's the greatness of the design, is that it's supposed to look like you're really truly threading that nail through, and then it's kind of twisted and wrapped around, because that's what we always see is this bypass design, right? The bangle, remember, is a bypass. So it doesn't connect in the middle and just meet as one circular style. Instead, it wraps around and bypasses. That's what the ring does. That's what the bangle does. That's what the necklace does. So we wanted to replicate that even in the hoop earring, which is very complex to do, but we've accomplished it, and beautifully. So that's the deal. Now we have the yellow diamond. One last look at the yellow diamond because we're running out of time. We have 21 minutes left in our Saturday afternoon portion of our Saturday. I'm back with you at 5 o'clock tonight. Do not forget, join me. This is really the best, I think, Saturday and Sunday evening shows we've ever had as well. So again, the lineups are crazy cool. So make sure you join me. I know not a lot of you aren't used to, because they're fairly new shows still, and for the first couple of months, nobody was watching them. So we're just, again, we're really bringing them feels like we're still introducing you to our evening shows. So we will have that tonight at 5. It's 4 hours after this show concludes. So basically the countdown begins. But here we are with our 301. You get 220 in the round brilliant white diamonds, and also 39 points in those fancy cut white diamonds as well. So we have the whole ring here for $22,999. So that's one of our better values on a yellow we've ever seen. It's an incredibly beautiful designer style. We will follow this with our white diamond as one of our big finales here. And the nail earring hoops are still going out the door. There's been no other variety of the Nailed It collection in the earring, by the way. That was it. It was the one and only in the earring design that we had from that collection. So keep that in mind. Here comes the white diamond. Let's bring it on out. And this yellow diamond is fabulous, isn't it? Now, the white diamond is going to be our 101. Like I said, classic every day. What most people get engaged with is a round brilliant diamond. And here's the 101 that we have for you in the white diamond with that big 196 in diamond weight around it. We've never seen this price tag. It's brand new as far as the discount today. And it's going to be that remarkable 101. I'll just blow it out. If anybody wants it, this is insane. It's 112, 7321. It overall is just shy of 3 carats. Overall, it's one of our most spectacular white diamonds. We don't see a lot of white diamonds here in bigger sizes. We see them all the time in accents, but one big center stone is fairly unusual. And you've got a VS center stone as always. We've got that 1 carat round and then 196 in additional round brilliance beside it, around it, down the sides, every which way. This is the way we love to bring you a white diamond, but usually even here, that ring is $89.99 all day long. It's a VS center, it's a VS side stones, everything is VS. And we love to see and enjoy these beautiful, bright white diamonds that could be that upgrade to a wedding set, could be that right-hand ring if you just love white diamonds and you want something really impressive and large. Here it is from a distance. $297 would be your overall in that diamond weight, and look at what that ring, how it presents on the hand is really lovely. And it's going to be our best price ever we've ever seen. That brilliance is on fire. It truly is. It's what we call fire. The brilliance of seeing blues and reds, yellows and oranges, violets and indigos. That is the fire of a diamond, and that's what's most important, is you want to see a lot of brilliance to your stone. A higher clarity stone delivers more brilliance. A beautiful cutting, like our ideal cut round, they give you more fire, more brilliance. We're not doing 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. We've never gone below $5,000 on a 1 carat white diamond. I'm taking it lower today than even $49.99. It's the one to own. And look at what you're getting around it. We only reserve, this mounting has only ever been seen with some of the highest end center stones we have. Paraiba, a gorgeous museum unheated ruby. I've had it with a yellow diamond before. It was a cushion cut. Only the best. And also there was a round paraiba. It concludes our collection with this ring. Oh, and demontoid. There was a Russian demontoid at carat 20 recently. That's it. The best of the best in stones. Now we have the 101 white diamond. It is not $49.99. It will be even lower than that. The very first caller takes it. It's $4,499. So lowest price ever on that one. And we'll give that 30 seconds. Then we have a little recap to do. We still check with our Tanzanites. We might have the big pendant, I think, is still here. And if anything else comes to mind that you'd like to see one more time before we go, this is the time to do it. And also we had our big Friday night where there was a lot of great jewelry shown, not much left. So if there's anything you want to think about, I'm kind of amazed with our 10.5 carat gone. I do want to show you 1744. I know our audience on Friday night tends to be different than our Saturday morning. So let's show you what we have. A recap from last night, which is 112-4610. This is the ultimate Tanzanite, the one I would choose with my, if I'm handing over my credit card today to buy a blue wing block D, it's for this ring. It is just the outstanding example of what our blue wing block D museum reserves are all about. It is 4610. It's a 17 karat 44 on that cushion cut square. Also happens to be the 78 points in 6 diamonds. 6 diamonds only, all 13 points a piece. That is one for the ages there, and we're going to make this easy. Greatest value we've seen on a per carat level for a 17.5. This is a little different than just getting 5 carats, 10 carats, 15 carats. Obviously, it's one of our largest here. So it's the way to go. Look at all this great jewelry we have, all kinds of jewelry. What would you like to request? What would you like to see? What can we show you? It's all about bringing out anything from the vault, and that's only a little tiny portion of what we have. We have 15 minutes left to go. Part 1, I see you back at 5 o'clock Pacific time. This is our last call on this Tanzanite. Why? Because it's going. It's got to go. 1744, this is one of the best per carat prices. If we're giving you those mega diamonds for free, and they are mega, they're 13 points each, every one of those 6. 13 pointer, exquisite, high end, big, bold, best of the best diamonds. And this one is down from $29,999, and we got you a better value than that. And look what that does. The amazing brilliance is kind of the brilliance of a round, but in a square, because you have that square cushion cutting, the mega diamonds on the sides, which are 78 points. It's not going to be even 10,000 or 99. Look at how it sits on the hand. This one is lovely, lovely. It's got that really beautiful look, and of course, really nice the way it accentuates and adds to those stacks on the sides. We can do white, yellow, gold if you need it, but I think on this one you're going to keep it in the white gold. We absolutely can do the yellow with the rose if you'd rather, but something about those big diamonds you have on the sides, when it's better than 89, better than even 79.99. This is how you get one of the very best per carats we've ever done. It's because it's under $7,500. We'll make it $7,499, which comes down to a price tag of $429 per carat. One of the best we've seen overall. And then you get the fabulous larger diamonds. That's an important mounting for sure. 6 diamonds, 13 points apiece, and all for $74.99. And get your true size. This one's about 2.5 sizes too big for me. That's why it's fallen, side to side a little bit. That's the issue. it's not about, again, not every ring can be my exact ring size. That's not how we work. So again, it will be your exact ring size though when you get it at home. So you tell me what size you like for the finger you want to wear it on, then it'll be arriving ready to wear, and it'll sit perfectly centered up, and it won't fall like it's doing now because it'll be your right size, your proper size. So that's the way to get a really gorgeous, exquisite Tanzanite, one of our best of the best museum reserves. And by the way, that's a really cool piece with the tapered prongs. That's designer as well. It's, you know, it's good when even the prongs have those little extra details that make it so extra special designer, and that's what that does. So $74.99. You can't beat a $429 per carat price tag on a museum reserve. You simply can't. So that's a great way to go. And then we've got just a few pieces left. Our ruby drop earrings, for example, are here from earlier. We've got that big emerald cut aqua. Got the really special, I just think this needs another look. Also, if you weren't with me last night, this is that outstanding zircon. And it looks, if you've ever seen the stone sphalerite from Spain, this really is that look, but with durability of a zircon. Look at that stone. We're going to show that to you next. That's got to go as well. And then this is it. Last call in the show. We got 13 minutes remaining. Don't forget about the merengue, which is still here. Gents paraiba, if anybody wants to see it. There's an emerald cut aqua that was 5.5 carats in size. That's still here. And someone wanted to see the morganite again. So here comes the morganite. Here it is. We had to check and make sure that is still available. It is. So 112-7892. Here we go. That pure bubblegum pink. A little brighter, a little richer than most of our pink morganites, which can be a little more pastel. This one is lively, isn't it? Jumps with color. Big, brilliant bridge mounting, 486 Premier Private Collection, and a 111 diamond weight around it. They tend to look like pinks because they're in the rose gold. It's white diamonds, but they're set in the rose. Beautiful bridge mounting. Look at it from the sides. You get to see all the beauty of your pavilion of that stone. See how it elevates up over that double row in the bridge. And then you get the halo sitting right up top. And yet, this one's going to be the 486, the rose gold, the beauty of the stone. I'll make it easy, $24.99. So now you have two options at $24.99. Either the big, bright merengue spinel 137 or the big 486 Premier Morganite with that bright and best of the best in pink color. Try it out. That is a beautiful, beautiful stone, and just a little bit brighter than even our traditionals. And the big difference between when we say pink morganite, that's very distinctive because usually it's going to be more of a peach, orangey stone. Morganite is that pink beryl. We call it pink beryl because it's not green beryl like emerald and it's not blue beryl like aqua. But this is really where it's pure pink like a diamond. Very diamond-like color that you're getting here, and $24.99 gets it to you. That's with a 111 diamond weight in a bridge, which requires a lot of gold. So beautiful piece and great way to go if you'd like to have that one at $24.99. So I'm not sure who requested to see that again, but glad we can bring it out. Glad it's still available for you to consider today before we go. And then guess what we have? The big zircon. The reds, the oranges, the pinks, the goldens, all of it like a sunset, but on fire. Look at that. That's the zircon. It's our big one. It's going to be our round 1672. Item number is 112-7894. And that one's going to be going as well. Let me know who's got the Tanzanite or the yellow diamond, that big, big merengue, or the morganite. Still available. We got last call on the show. You know how pieces go at the end of the day. 10 minutes left to go. That's our Premier Private Collection in the red zircon. Seen some incredible zircons of late, from yellows to oranges to reds to blues. And now we've got the ultimate red combo. It's red, pink, orange, golden all together. It's 1672 with a carat 19 around it in that halo. Call me quickly. I was surprised. I always find that I expect a great value just like you do. I think I, quite frankly, expect a bigger value than you do because I'm the one giving the values and I want to make it easy for everyone to afford great jewelry. My whole concept and my whole philosophy in doing this at this point, and why I'm still doing it after 25 years, is to give everyone the opportunity to own really incredible pieces of jewelry. That's really what it's all about. I know these pieces are not even attainable elsewhere. I know that you've got access if you live, especially if you go visit a big city, if you're in a big city, if you're near it. You've got access to great jewelry at great stores, but the price tags are what differ. But then there's another level we bring, like Premier Private Collection, that are not in designer stores. No matter how high end you go, or how much you're willing to spend, or how many hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you got fistfuls of cash to take in and buy your premier jewelry, great. but you're not finding a zircon that looks like this. So this is museum level. This is the ultimate high level stone. And that is brilliant. Yeah, I'd say double refractive brilliance like no other. And it's going to be under that, oh, forget about 16,000, 17,000. No, we can't do that. We got to go lower. Look what that does. Every time it moves, it brings you a different array of colors. I even see some pinky purples, some fuchsias, oranges, bronze tones, reds, all of it. And it's not even $69.99. There's a $10,000 discount. Making it even better, it's not $16,000, it's not $99.99, it's not even going to be $5,000. I'll make it $49.99. First caller on that one. And that is just a little bit of what we have left. There are some really outstanding pieces like our Tanzanite, like our yellow diamond, like our morganite. Take a look at what we have here. I'll zoom back, show you what the recap is all about, because we got 5 pieces that need to go. Yes, there's one more coming your way. Let me zoom back a little bit so you can see them all. That's important. Ooh la la, that's quite a wheel. I'll take one of each, please. I will take one of everything. And that's all we have, is one of everything. There are not 2 available of anything you're seeing up there. And yet, let's move our Tanzanite up to bring in the big emerald cut aquamarine. Look at that doing its thing. That's the most affordable item up there, is actually that emerald cut aqua. Then we have the morganite in the bridge. Again, $24.99. Only $22,999 for our yellow diamond 3 carat 560 overall. There's our $49.99 pinky, red, orangey, golden zircon. That one's $49.99. This one's only $74.99 for our 17.5 carat blue wing. And then behind that is the really exceptional 1888 5 carat 44 emerald cut aquamarine. So that's a wheel that is unmistakably TVON. Every piece up there could not be replicated by another jeweler out there. And we are bringing 5 incredibly special and important pieces of jewelry here. And they are all going to be, remember, everything is either $22,999 or under. Most are well under that. And you've got some options here for our final call on the show. We've got 7 minutes remaining. And let me know if there's anything else we can share with you before we go. I might as well pop in the Mahenge for another look too, because if that one's still here, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board, figuring out a new career path, because this one at $24.99 is very unusual. $24.99 for that Mahenge. So now 6 great pieces to consider. Let's see if there's anything else I can throw in here to give you a last look. We did have, what else? Oh, we had that, don't forget, on the more affordable side, we had a turquoise necklace for $5.99. Also had this really attractive purple paraiba. Here's the purple paraiba. Did for the same price. It's a 7 carat. But offered it for the same price as a 4 carat was earlier that sold. That one's $69.99 for that purple paraiba. I feel like I'm not going to crowd the wheel too much. I feel like that's about as much as we can handle until pieces start selling, and then we'll show you some others. But that is a great looking wheel, and all exotics. Big congratulations if you choose anything off that wheel. See you back in 4 hours. We're going to be back with a 5 to 8 3-hour extravaganza of more fine jewelry on the way. And we're going to really bring it for our this evening of Saturday night. So a really big Saturday night showcase for you. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. If you're used to being here with us in the mornings, well, Sunday mornings haven't gone anywhere. I'll see you in the morning as well. I do 6 shows in 4-day span with you guys now. So it's one more show a week than I'm used to. I used to do only 5 shows in 5 days, but that was so basic and boring. So decided to do 6 shows in 4 days to really jam-pack the jewelry values. So again, that's temporary, probably only for the next few weeks. But again, just when you start to get used to it, we'll change it up again on you. But that's where, again, we'll give you more details when we have all the specifics. But there we are, looking at 6 incredible pieces to choose from as we are at the end of our day here. I'd like to keep you all updated as best I can with all the news of TVON. So that's going to be it, guys. Last call, and again, $22,999 on the yellow diamond. That's a 560 overall diamond weight there. That's one of my favorite yellow diamonds, and we've had some good ones over the years, but there's been very few that really rival that. Then we have that morganite. Again, verifying on this one, that one's only $24.99 for a true pink. The $49.99 zircon is everything and then some. It's a spectacular round. It looks like sphalerite, but much more durable. If you know that stone, you know how beautiful they are, but they are way too soft to wear. So this one, durability, but in a zircon. Then we've got the Aqua YOY on this March 15th, the Ides of March here. I know. Poor Julia scared everybody away, Tony. I knew it was bad. That was a bad sign, bad omen. But here we go. There's our big aqua for our mid-March, of course. This is going to be our beautiful aqua. It's a 544 for 1888. I think you see what it does there. It definitely gives some blinding bright blue lights there. And then my personal favorite, the 1744 blue wing. Not too late to get in on that one for $74.99. That's a great way to go. So last call on our show. Thank you for being with me today on this Saturday, 3 hours. We got more coming your way tonight at 5. Tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's only 4 hours from right now. So be with us. We've got a really cool show. Saturday nights are one you do not want to miss here. Yes, last minute questions, requests, anything else. We are loaded with callers on the phone lines here. Everybody taking what they want from earlier. There was a $5.99 turquoise necklace. There was an $8.88 70-point diamond band with 3 rows in diamonds. You can take any one of those pieces as long as they're still here. You take what you love. You get your favorites. Let's make them yours. And let me know what you like off that wheel before we go, because we're going to be here for a couple minutes and these pieces do go. They definitely do go. So make sure you're on the phone lines taking advantage of that. We will help you out. Yes, Jess. The Tanzanite. Who got it? Hi, Jeannie. Thank you so much. Well, my favorite was her favorite, so it's gone. Congratulations. That's out of here, and that's going to be $46.10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then let me move that merengue right on over. That one needs to go. That is only $24.99. So we're down to 5 now. And by the end of the 3-minute clock, all 5 of those should be gone as well. So a huge value there. Again, emerald cut aqua, that stone is everything and more that you'd ever expect or want for an aqua to be. That is very impressive. That aqua is everything. Try it out. You will not be disappointed. $18.88 for a 5.5 carat Sierra Santa Maria aqua. The merengue in front of it, it's a carat 37, and that one's here for only $24.99. Amazing, with a lot of diamonds. That's a 1 carat diamond weight around it. Then we've got your yellow diamond. The yellow diamond is epic. That is the 3 carat 01. But that's only where it begins. You've got so much white diamond weight around it. It totals up to $560, and we've got it for under $23,000. It is the best value I've seen on a yellow diamond in a 3 carat size ever. And then we also have the pink morganite and the beautiful zircon, a multicolored sunset zircon in the middle of it all. That's going to be $49.99. Thank you again. 2 final minutes left of broadcast airtime. We're back with you tonight. Please do not forget about me. 5 o'clock Pacific Time, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm right back with you. It's tonight. It's happening tonight. It's live. So again, got to be with us. Amazing Saturday night show. It really is. Be with me tonight. You will not believe what we're going to have. Then tomorrow morning, if you're more of a morning, afternoon person, great. We're here. I'm right back here with you tomorrow at 10 as well. And also tomorrow night and Monday night as well. So make sure you're joining me for the next several days. It's going to be gem-packed as we do. And we've got 90 seconds left to go and counting. So last chance, last call. Anything you want on that wheel, let's take them. Let's get them to you. Then you decide. Get it at home. See what it's all about. Decide if you want to keep it. But this is where we have a final call on anything on that wheel and beyond. And thank you again for being a part of this Saturday show. We're doing it again in 4 hours. So set those alarms, set those timers, get a quick nap and some nourishment in if you need it, and get ready to shop up a storm for our big Saturday night. I look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you're with me. And then our Sunday morning, ooh la la, the same time, same place as today. Of course, 10 a.m. Pacific for our Sunday mornings as always. That's a never miss show. Got a lot of fun for you tomorrow morning and tomorrow night and Monday night as well. So last call, thank you. We'll be here for a few minutes. If you have any questions or want to pick up anything from that wheel, I would highly recommend it. Don't even wait till tonight, because the pieces will not stick around. Thank you again for being part of this one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. If I don't see you tonight, have a great rest of your Saturday. I hope to see you at 5 o'clock. It's again 4 short hours away, so make sure you're with me for that. And join us for a really cool brand new lineup, 3 hours packed of jewelry. So I can't wait to see you then. Have a great afternoon in the meantime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific Time, 4 hours away. I'll see you then.